Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are here for the final day of the match between New Zealand and Bangladesh. And at this stage, New Zealand, they don't have much of a chance of being able to win this game. They got Ross Taylor, they got Rachin Ravindra at the crease, but we are already 5 down, 147 for 5. And there is a full day of cricket left. New Zealand have a 17-run lead, but that more than likely will not be enough for that to be a New Zealand win. But Bangladesh or a draw, possibly on the cards here.
Well, yeah, this first session is very crucial.
I'm
nervous.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
You were saying beforehand that you think that this one, that's the thing, if New Zealand don't bat out this first session, it's probably going to be over before we get through the second session. We'll have to wait and see how it does go, of course. We always got that, even as a huge Kiwi cricketer, a huge respect for what Bangladesh on the verge of accomplishing as well. And I've been anxiously awaiting today, starter players out and enjoying the lovely company of mum and son as well. Says,
thank you.
Yeah, at this stage, it's going to be exciting, Dan. Should be a very good game as well. We have got the New Zealand going to have to pull a miracle run to win this as well. Says 317 master as well. Yeah, at this stage, New Zealand, I'm quickly going to get up the odds again, and I would say New Zealand is still only sitting at about 7%, if that, to be able to win this game. What are they giving them? What are they? 6%. All right, 49% for Bangladesh and 45% for the draw as well. And crucial first hour free entry for fans. I did see that. They've made it free for today for everyone to go along, and I feel like that's a good way of doing it for the final day of a test match.
I have to, yep.
So we have got the Ashes kick off in 1 hour 35 minutes. They do indeed. Will Taylor get a century? If he does, that's probably the only thing that would make it so that New Zealand is able to go on and have a chance. Sydney has rain. I heard that the Ashes is going to be almost completely flooded, I guess, for the 5 days. We will have to wait and see whether or not they get a few kind of nice days, but there is a chance that we won't see any cricket today in Sydney.
Oh, so you won't have to worry about that one then?
I guess not. My voice might get a little bit of a rest.
Oh, wow.
How's it sound today? It doesn't sound too bad, does it?
No, just the usual.
Just the usual. Luckily, I don't think I was talking last night.
No, I didn't hear you talking last night. So.
And also, Brandon has said hello, welcome into the live stream, and also we have got the hi mother of Kiwi Lads as well, says Jane and Sanko there.
How's it going?
And also good morning from a freezing cold Mongolia, Hamish and Donna, as well says Mark. It's actually, the weird thing is, it's about 21 according to my computer, but it feels like it's a lot less than that, doesn't it?
What, here?
Yeah, with the nice cold breeze.
Oh, no, you go outside, it's quite warm.
Is it? It's a bit hotter than I think.
Yeah, when I was putting the washing on the line, You know, those things you got to do before these live streams.
Exactly right. Yeah. You know, you got to get the jobs done so that we can sit here all day, watch a bit of test match cricket. Wouldn't have it any other way. And Taylor Tunn as well says New Zealand Shadow, NZ and cricket, or as he is known, Liam. Did you know that?
No.
There you go.
Okay.
It's good to see you again, mate. I don't think we're seeing you for a little while. So, yeah, hope you are doing well. And hopefully Ross Taylor can help deliver.
Remember all this?
So it just sticks in the head, you know. Yeah. And good morning from Queensland. It's 7:55 a.m. and Sancho. That's how the commentators would have said it if he scored a goal, I would believe.
Oh, okay. Oh, is he someone famous, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Sorry.
And at the moment, we are getting almost ready to go New Zealand. At the moment, it's Ross Taylor, Rachin Ravindra. The next men that they have got as their options, Kyle Jamieson, Tim Southee, Neil Wagner, Trent Bolt. Now, I would say that those guys, between them, after you lose Jamieson, you're probably looking at 10 overs max between Southee, Wagner, and Bolt. I think Wagner might be able to stick around a little bit longer, but of course we said that. Yeah, we ended up saying that, and then they ended up losing their wicket as well. We always got this is what test match cricket is about. Make or break. Legends can either be made or broken. Momentum can swing hard as well, says Joshua, and so can Kyle Jamieson. He's a big boy. He can swing hard, can't he?
He is, but yeah, that's...
I feel like
there is a time for it.
There is a time. Is it now to try and get them as much of a lead as they can, or do you go defensive?
Well, we won't know until
first 5 overs, I think.
Yeah.
And also, that sucks for Aussies. Destroyed England 3 straight tests, but because they have to play 2 more, the rain will destroy Australia's perfect World Test Championship points record. As well, shalom to you, as well, says Joe Root's Barmy Army. Welcome into the live stream, mate. Hope you are doing well. Joe Root going to be captaining the side. Do you know the English side? I think, did we read it out yesterday while you were here?
I think you quickly did, but yeah.
A moment, I'll sort this out for you.
I don't know that I was taking much notice because the cricket was getting good.
There you go. Those are the 2 11s for Australia and England. So they've only made the one change there, England, and it is the fact that they brought back Stuart Broad rather than Ollie Robinson. They didn't go with Dom Bess. They didn't end up playing Rory Burns again. Who else do they have? No Overton, like I mentioned.
Yeah. Oh, well.
And then Usman
see what
Khawaja
happens.
slotting in.
If it rains for 5 days, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I guess so. Is that if Bangladesh win, will you cry as well, says TZ? I don't think so.
Not
live.
Not live.
Not live. I feel like
I'll go
I
out
won't
there.
be able to stop myself from smiling.
I know you.
Like,
you're smiling no matter what.
It's like when New Zealand got beaten by Argentina in the rugby. I should have been gutted, but I was just smiling ear to ear.
And everyone else was swearing.
Because it's just one of those ones that, like, yes, it's always great to see the Black Caps win, but when you see a side dig as deep as Bangladesh have in this game, a young side, they were ruled out going into this match. So for them to be able to go out there and just really put it all on the line, risk it for that biscuit, as people like to say.
Oh,
as I say,
sayings, haven't you?
I do indeed. You do find a few of them when you talk for about 9 or 10 hours a day. You know, it slowly just rolls off. And you didn't read it to your mum as well. And didn't read it to your mum. I didn't. There you go.
There you go.
And also we have got there Bangladesh. Oh, sorry. Which is your favorite brand of watches as well? I mean, one that just keeps the time well. I guess you've got a Fitbit, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm watchless.
Yeah.
You know.
So, is that a hint for a sponsor?
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Who's the sponsor of a watch? I don't even know a watch
brands?
name.
It's been a while.
I can't even think of a watch. Casio?
Yeah.
Go on, Casio. Make a couple calculators and chuck a watch at us as well.
Yeah.
Go like that. We do need a calculator every once in a while.
We do, yes.
And also we have got there Hooplet as well. And also we have got there. So what league do New Zealand need to get
Rolex.
a draw at least?
Rolex is the deer watch.
Okay.
Mm.
Who knows? But I would say they need at least 100, 150 just to have half a chance. And they need to have Bangladesh probably only batting for about 45 overs. Somewhere around there. This is almost a miniature 50 over battle, I guess you could say. Kind of one day international because of the fact that New Zealand, whatever they get in the first half, if they're still out there, we're going to have to wait and see whether or not Bangladesh can get it in the second half to be able to match up. A Ross Taylor, experienced veteran, 37 runs of 101 deliveries, and there's no Robinson as well. And there says it was Robert and Mohammed. I said, good morning, welcome in. And yeah, well done, Hamish. And nice to see respect for opposition as well, says Dan DeCastro there. Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. I don't understand when people are like, oh, if the other team, you know, like this is BS, you know, this isn't fair. Cricket's not fair. I'm never going to watch it again. It's like, it's just a match, you know?
Just a game.
Like, we just love cricket. Watch the cricket. Enjoy the cricket. Support your team. Don't support your team if you don't want to, but just enjoy it, you know?
Yeah.
Just get behind them as well. And double check Brandon as well, says Robert there. The Ashes starts at 1 p.m. because of the rain as well, says Brandon there. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Well, we will have to keep you guys informed
time,
about that. Yeah. And also, how many overs do New Zealand get today? As I said, DZ, so we've got a total of 90 today. So if New Zealand can bat out 40 at least, that's going to be important. But first ball of the day, Tuscan Ahmed charging in right on the money straight away on the pads. But Ross Taylor whips it down to fine leg. And there's going to be just a single little clap from my mother. She's excited. She's hoping that they can get themselves.
Just nervous for them, eh?
Were you thinking about this game last night at all?
No,
so I'm still not quite rubbing off on you in that regard of like staying up at night thinking about what's going to happen.
What are you going to think about it? It is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't change it.
Yes, and also as top golf or any golf ranges or any fun golf ranges in New Zealand, it's kind of weird because me and Isaac on a private call were talking about top golf last night. Were you there, Jaden? But pretty much we learned that we don't have top golf here, but I was looking at the place in Monica, which used to be Have a Shot, but now it's called something else. I was thinking boys could go to that at some stage maybe. Do a bit of archery, bit of clay bird shooting.
Yeah. Were you there with us when we went? Yeah. You were old enough to hold a rifle?
No, I was allowed to do the small bore shooting.
Oh, yeah.
But not the clay bird because I wasn't 18.
No. You can now, though.
Oh. Probably miss every single one.
That's a lot of fun, though. You got...
Those of you that enjoy a true fan can be a supporter and fan of the sport as well, but majority aren't that way, sadly. As well, says Dan DeCastro, and Bangladesh can chase down 100 or 200, and Bangladesh fans aren't loyal. They swear at the players when they lose as well, says TZ there. although they'll certainly be getting behind them if they can pull off the win here. If you're wondering what keeps on like tickling over into the screen, such as that is the curtain, but we have got the window open just because it's nice and cool with the wind that we got nicely bowled, and Raja Ravindra gets behind it. Taylor already getting himself a single today. Every run's crucial.
It is.
Every run might help them out towards it. Asia start in 1 hour 27 Kiwi lads. It's on Cricket Australia's Twitter, so do keep me updated, Robert, on when that one is going to be starting, because we will be able to put it up on our other screen and kind of have a wee look at a little bit of a dual watch along. Those are when it gets really interesting to see whether or not you can kind of go between all of them as well.
I'm sure you'll handle it. I'll just concentrate on this one.
And I said, do I get a live stream start at 12:15 or Ashes? But the rain is maybe start at 12:40. I'd say maybe if it's rain delay, go a little bit later, just to give yourself a bit more of a chance. Tuscanami, good attacking shot there from Rachin Ravindra. Decided to go after it on the half volley, and that is going to be 4 runs. And now New Zealand bring up the 22-run lead. And I do as well and ask you, Mama, what's her most awkward date was as well. Do you have any real awkward dates?
Can't remember any.
Can't you?
I'm not going to say that. I'm married now. It doesn't matter. That's past. Gets a bit personal, doesn't he?
He does. Joe Root's Barmy Army.
Yeah.
And also, I do. Oh, yeah, I will do as well, says Robert. And also, you can come to an update or you can come to an update of the Ashes as well, says Brendan there. As well with Tuscanami now. I think he's changing the angle, isn't he? Decided he wants to go around the wicket. And how popular cricket is amongst the young generation in the UK. As I says, mate, I think it's up there at the moment, because they do love the county cricket over in England.
Yeah, they play a lot of that, don't they?
Yeah. I'm hoping it's still all running, leaving that one outside of the off stump.
Oh, it's winter at the moment anyway.
Oh, yeah, so they won't actually... Or are they in cricket season? When do they play cricket?
It's winter, isn't it? Summer would be sort of June-ish, wouldn't it? May, June, July.
Oh, England at the moment.
Who knows?
They're still kind of fired up, aren't they? Currently. I'm trying to think of what else. I think there is still some form of cricket at the moment, but it's not a huge amount.
It's because it's the soccer season, the football season.
At the moment now, Ravindra on strike. One more ball of this first over, then only 89 to go. Tuscan Ahmed bowls it well, plays it well. Rachin Ravindra, good first over for the Black Caps, scoring 5 runs off it.
Yes.
And that is now going to make the score 152 for 5. Ravindra was supposed to be night watchman as well, says Frank there. Or are Ravindra supposed to be the night watchman? Not really. No, I don't believe so.
He actually, anyway, wasn't he?
Unfortunately for the Black Caps, they got 5 down last night, so he did have to come in his normal spot, but he might be a little bit more aggressive today. Same with Ross Taylor. They need runs. Good morning, my dear, as well, says Munsey there.
How's it going?
And also good work as well. Welcome into the live stream. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you are excited to see who does get the win in this one. World Cup starts this November for footy. Hopefully New Zealand qualify as well. And this is Jaden.
They got a tough draw there. As I say, I think they've scheduled the games at a time when not all their players can play.
I think they're going to be missing the likes of Chris Wood, Winston Reid.
Which 2 big players.
Slippery Singh, as we used to call him, but Sarprince Singh.
Sarprince Singh, yeah.
Abidal Hussain, now he was phenomenal last night. 4 wickets he has already been able to take for himself. And also I asked that to Teasy, he lives in the UK as well. And he says, mate, and also we've got the, are you coming to the live stream as well, says Robert there. That's a good question for Robert, isn't it?
It is.
At the moment now.
He will answer shortly.
Taylor on strike, half volley. It's going to be nicely played out through cover. It looks like New Zealand straight away playing with a bit more aggression than expected.
If the ball's there, you got to hit it.
And also need 1,000 videos as well, says Brandon. I think we're actually getting very close to our 1,000 video, aren't we? I think we're up to about 996.
You keep saying we. Oh, I suppose I say we too, don't I? But that's your
that was the wicket last night. If I ever did think that was today.
Wish they wouldn't replay things.
Oh, that's a beautiful delivery though from Everdot, wasn't it?
He bowled well.
They're very hard. It's more like about 55 overs to go. New Zealand need to be out until tea. The runs will come by as a byproduct as well there. Oi! Taylor's gone. He's been bowled. Everdot has picked up his 5th on New Zealand soil. And he has been able to absolutely nail it. Now Ross Taylor, he is gone for the Black Caps. Mum is fuming at the moment. My analytical 2 cents as well, says Dan Castro. Ross Taylor, look at that delivery. We were just looking at all of his wickets.
Wicket there too.
I was going to wicket, says Jaden. So he was a little bit too early.
Yeah, too
but
early.
That won't be short. Let us. That's going to be Ross Taylor. He will be gone here. And also no way as well, says Dan Castro. No spoiler, says Robert. To Jaden as well. But 40 runs of 104 deliveries. Is that the dagger in the coffin of the Black Caps?
Yeah, it was a good ball though, wasn't it?
It was 7% chance. It's actually higher than what it was when Ross Taylor was at the crease. But
obviously
Bangladesh,
they haven't caught up yet.
Although it's changed a lot. Bangladesh now 72% likely. And also we have got the G's of New Zealand losers as well, says Frank. And also he said it before you guys reacted as well, says Robert there. And also Ross, I wanted to see get 50. What a joke. This is giving me shades of England as well, says Joe Root's Marmy Army there.
I know.
Joe Root, he's the saviour of England at the moment, isn't he?
He's going to be the saviour of New Zealand.
This man.
2
metre Peter / 2 metre Kyle Jamieson. Because his name's not Peter Fulton, but he's certainly got the height of Peter Fulton.
He might even be taller than Peter, is he?
He might be. He's right up there.
Yeah, when you have to look out that tall.
And when you get a sore neck from a 5-minute conversation, they're bloody tall.
You know that tall.
And also update of the Ashes. The rain is stopping as well, says Brandon there. And also this is Bangladesh's biggest cricketing accomplishment in history as well, says Dan Castro. At the moment, Aberdot once again running in. Well, a bowl left alone there from Jamieson. But that wicket certainly changes New Zealand's, I guess, maybe mindset. He ended up inside edge from Ross Taylor. Just got straight through him as well. Roscoe taking out the leg stump. At the moment, I would say anything less than I think my dad, who's also your husband, you know him quite well, I would think.
Yeah, known him for a few years now.
Yeah. He is actually, he said that New Zealand would get a 60-run lead. And then that's when they're going to be bowled out. That was the prediction there. Favourite Kiwi chant as well. I don't know whether or not we've got any real Kiwi chants, do we? The referees are whack. No.
Yeah, that's probably a favourite.
No, that one got used quite a bit in Australia, didn't it, when we were over there?
Yeah, no, I can't think of any. I mean, you watched back in the day with old, was it? No, it was Merv Hughes in front of one of the cricket stands in New Zealand, and he was warming up, so everyone was warming up with him. Yeah, those sort of things are quite cool, but I can't remember any chants. I mean, they're probably more rude than anything, so you probably shouldn't repeat them. And
also, we have got the Aberdeen will take 6 wickets today. He's telling you as well, there's a pretty good chance that he could be able to, I'd even back him to get 7 the way he's bowling. Played by Kyle Jamieson, right behind the ball, the big man we have got there. Who do you think will be man of the match? I mean, Aberdeen's probably got a reasonable shout towards it, the way that he's bowled in the second innings. He stepped up when he needed to. And in the first innings, Aberdeen, he was able to get himself. He actually only got the 1 wicket in the first innings. So I would say either him or maybe you go their captain.
Yeah.
You go that to Minal Huck for just sticking out there at the crease, getting 88 runs, but he also probably needs to take a couple wickets because Minal Huck in the first innings, he actually got himself 2 wickets as well. Jameson almost hitting that one onto his stumps. Flirting with danger. New Zealand. 154 for 6 there to New Zealand fans. Broad sing more than home as well. Says Joe Roots, we just don't really sing. Really, do we? We're more of a clap.
And sort of stand on the boundary, giving them a hard time.
And also, there's New Zealand fans abroad as well, says Mitron. We've got a few Australians. A few in Australia, don't we? I think Perth is in a location that's got so many Kiwis compared to...
Well, I think Melbourne had a few Kiwis too on the day of the MCG Test match.
Yeah, there were about 30,000 Kiwis heading over there for MCG, weren't there?
It was huge. It was good value.
At the moment, that is his best figures now for Aberdeen Hussein, and also tough Aberdeen turned this one around and 1 over as well. Then team batting getting near 500. Whole team batting mum as well, and there says Dan De Castro. Also saying there's still a little bit of something left in the New Zealand tail.
Oh, the tail got a wag. There's no doubt about it now. There was pressure on them last night, so They have to stick around.
Rachin Ravindra on strike, Tuscan Ahmed, and he goes, and that was almost going to be worth an LBW shout if it did at the bad, but it was nicely played by Rachin Ravindra. We have also got there Bengali from Bengali in there. And also we have got there in the chat, and Bangladesh beats New Zealand today. They will break the unbeaten streak of consecutive 18 wins at home. As well, says May, exactly right. This will be the first ever win for Bangladesh in a test match on New Zealand soil.
Yeah, we haven't lost for a while.
I don't think we've ever lost to Bangladesh.
To Bangladesh. But
Yeah.
also, as he's saying, the consecutive 18 wins at home.
I believe up against Bangladesh.
Just Bangladesh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think we've been beaten more recently, haven't we? Do we get beaten in New Zealand?
We had a pretty good series, pretty good summer last year. So I don't know.
And favourite singer is also Jaden Sanko. Or Sancho, sorry.
Favourite singer? Oh, that's a tough one. Because I like quite a few singers. I haven't got an out-and-out favourite. You know?
You're quite a softy for the boy bands, aren't you?
Really softy for the boy bands. I like Westlife and
the Vamps.
The Vamps. I quite enjoy the Vamps music, yes.
Yeah.
5 Sauce.
Which is 5 seconds of summer for anyone who doesn't, I guess, know the abbreviation of it as well. And against senior countries, as I know, not against Bangladesh and also New Zealand, we'll be hoping for a miracle on day 5 to win this test match as well, says Frank there.
They certainly need it. Here we go.
Jeez. That would be, if Bangladesh win this one, their first test win over New Zealand in 16 attempts, first test win over a top 5 ranked side away from home, away win, 6th win away from home in 61 tests, series streak, unbeaten streak in New Zealand will get broken. There's so much that Bangladesh will be able to accomplish here if they do end up getting the win. And Bangladesh bats could get a huge nervous knowing the verge of history. So New Zealand must make them chase something 100 for sure as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also will Bangladesh win now as well? And it says DZ, I mean, it's one of those ones, the pressure is all on Bangladesh here, but then also you'd say the pressure is definitely on New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand has still got to bat for another 100 runs or so.
Another 100 runs, another 30 overs at least here.
Yeah.
This is a record of New Zealand against all opposition opposing starting from 2019. They consecutively won 18 matches at home as well. So, yeah, Bangladesh, leg sidish. That's well played by Rachin Ravindra, racing close to the boundary, fielded in the deep though. And that is going to be just the single as well. It'd be a miracle if we can get a draw as well. Exactly right.
Oh, yeah.
At the moment, 23% chance of a draw here. And also New Zealand need to wake up and smell the coffee and know that this could be embarrassing as well. And this is Jaden. I mean,
I'm not too sure it's embarrassing because Bangladesh have outplayed us. I mean, if they win, they deserve it.
Definitely. Bangladesh have shown that they've got that fight in them as well, which is great to see. If Ravindra goes, then Bangladesh will win as well. Says TZ, I will add Kyle Jamison's name to that because I know that he can stick around. Used to be an opener back in his kind of, I think, school and just after school days. So can bat for a while if he does end up not throwing away the wicket, which he normally does because he does like to go after the spinners.
Yeah, but he hasn't had to bat for long periods, has he? Until now.
That's a very large man, like compared to the bat size, isn't it?
You can't get over how tall he is, can you?
He's a large individual. I think he looks taller because quite a few of the Bangladesh sides are quite short.
Yeah.
So because of that, it just looks like it looks like a father and son batting at the moment, you know. Also, we got they love your sportsmanship. Indeed, Bangladesh have come of age. This as well says Dan DeCastro and Southey as well says Shane, and also they've been impressive. Or Southey can bat, says Shane. You can indeed. Morning, everyone, says Paddy Wagon. Welcome in. The lights are mate. And first points on the table. As us says DZ there. And Neil Wagner and Trent Bolt can wag their tails at times as well, says Frank. And Tuscan is 6'2". How does he look as well, says DZ? Still not that tall compared to Kyle Jamieson. I'll be honest, this man he's a skyscraper.
That's not going to give anyone any.
Look at him there. I wonder how cold it is up there compared to down there with the rest of us.
Look, it's a bit cloudy up there today.
All overcast conditions.
Yeah.
Who knows? And as the wicket deteriorated, only a little bit of variable bounce every once in a while. Still a bit of turn on offer, I'd say. Overall, it's been a very nice surface. Hasn't
Nice.
really broken down too much, which we're kind of used to seeing on New Zealand services. They normally last around that 5-day mark.
Normally.
They're talking about the ages at the moment. Bangladesh, I believe their average age is about 23 or something along those lines in New Zealand's. 9 players in their 20s for Bangladesh.
2 players in there.
There you go. 4 players in their 20s for New Zealand. Oh, the edge. It goes through the slip cordon. You were going to catch that one for them. Just see the hands would go up. You were ready for it.
That's just an action.
And it does go through the slip cordon. But a little edge from Racham Ravindra. Well done to Bangladesh. They deserve win as well. Says Slosh Josh. They do indeed.
Slosh Josh.
Or just through the gap between keeper and almost a wide first slip. You'd almost call him second the wear.
Well placed.
He was sitting there. Well placed edge. And any rain around? None at all at this stage.
We were just, there's a bit of cloud, but the sun's shining.
I also got there. Kyle is 6'5" as well. Pre-match sure would have said embarrassing to lose, but not now. New Zealand did not give this away. Bangladesh in this position as well. Exactly right.
They did.
Nicely played there by Racham Ravindra. No run there. Oh. Okay, now they want a single. A little bit sloppy from Bangladesh, giving them the overthrow. Cole is 6'7" as well. Do you rate Abadot? I mean, in the second innings, he's been phenomenal. 5 wickets. Best ever bowling figures for that man. So I feel like if I was to say now, don't rate him, I feel like that would be just not a very good thing to say.
He's bowled very well.
And Kyle is actually 6'6" as well. And there's Paddy Wagon, and also gold by Spandu Ballet.
You're shocking, aren't you? Spandau Ballet or something.
It's a good when you are singing about Phil Jones as well. And also we've got there a huge opportunity for Ravindra to prove why he is in the team. Can be a career-changing innings as well, says Mackie. Yeah, if he saves it for New Zealand, he didn't save them with the ball in hand, but if he can save them with the bat in hand, maybe he can lock himself in for the next one. Well played by Kyle Jamieson. Once again, putting it out to Kyle. We have got there. Has the same been worth his wickets, or has it been bad batting? Phenomenal bowling. Every time, I believe he's got about 3 or 4 out bowled because he's just getting that line and length. The ball's cutting back in. Oh, yeah. He's cutting through the gate almost as well.
He's making them play as well. So he has bowled well.
Yes. 5 for 46 at the moment. I'm listening to into Kiwi lads and watching Judge Judy till Ashes come on. Happy days are here again, as well, says Warriors fan.
She doesn't miss much, Judge Judy. Oh,
inside edge there from Kyle Jamieson. Almost ends up taken into the off stump as, and also this Bangladesh bowling unit is a madness as well. Yeah, they're bowling very well. Look at that. Jamieson inside edge. Close to the stance, but does end up getting a little bit of luck on his side there.
It's probably the only time we have.
And also, Abadot is from the Bangladesh Army as well. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because each time he gets a wicket, he does the stomp and he does that.
Yeah.
So I believe that will be where that has come from. But to the lead side, what a catch that is for Bangladesh. Phenomenal catch. And that's going to be Jamieson going for the duck. And that's one. And that is that is just summed up the way that Bangladesh have played in this game. They've just been phenomenal in the field at times. And Abadot picks up his 6th. What a diving catch this one is. When you're on form, you're on form. Look at that. Straight into the hands as well. It looked like there was not a lot of time for Sharaful to be able to take that one. He just nails it. Diving catch to the side. And then once again, he's celebrating there for Abadot, and that is going to be 6 wickets. He had his career best figures with 5. He's got another one. And dismissed at 11:20 here for Kyle Jamieson. New Zealand at the moment, they're in a little bit of trouble here. Abadot is from the Bangladesh Army as well. Who would have thought a month ago Ashes would be a blowout as well, but the series would be intense and super entertaining as well. And this is Dan De Castro. But at the moment here, New Zealand just need to make sure they don't lose too many more wickets in this session, or else this one might be over before the Ashes gets underway.
I'm speechless.
It's good. It's good night for Yenna for New Zealand as well, says Darren Smith. Still 6% chance that they win, apparently. 9% for the draw, though, and 85% for Bangladesh to be able to win this game. Well clear now as well, and there's Dan De Castro. And also, we have got there offers Jaffa to Nichols as well, says Dan DeCastro. Yeah, that is the bowling of Aberdeen. That one, I mean, the fielding from Sheriff Full was phenomenal as well there. Diving catch to his side.
Great catch. The other ones that either stick or don't.
Yeah.
And win matches or don't.
And they were sticking right to the gloves. Or the hands, I guess.
Yeah, he didn't have gloves, did he?
No.
Oh, well.
Tim Southey now.
We'll see what these two have got.
He's going to be on strike now. He's at the non-strikers and when did Bangladesh last one in New Zealand? They had never won in New Zealand. Well bowled. Going down leg though. And also we have there dive because he wants to win as well, says DZ there. And also Kawazi Bangladesh never won as well, says DZ. And also the Bangladeshi Army salute has inspired me to do my old Scouts on a salute for my next backyard wicket as well, says Warriors fan there. Look at that. Shoreful nails it.
Backyard cricket.
And also we have there Kawasi never as well. And this is Robert exactly right. They have never won on New Zealand soil for a test match. Shoreful. He is celebrating as well. They're just loving it at the moment, Bangladesh, aren't they?
Oh, why wouldn't you?
And also, oh well, as well, says Kawasi there. The moment now, Rachin Ravindra. 16 of 44 deliveries. Tuscan Ahmed. Oh, once again, they're putting it on the stumps down Bangladesh. They smell blood. And they are trying to get this finished as quickly as possible.
Why wouldn't you?
This is a great catch. That is a very great catch from Shoreful. That's the thing, like they're saying, you don't normally see your fast bowler there at mid-wicket as the option, but he was there for that one. New Zealand need 100 runs. They need to defend something as well, says DZ there, and also predict as well. It's now 90% Bangladesh, 8% draw, and 2% New Zealand. A predictor only sees situation, not adding every ball. Looks like a wicket as well, says Dan DeCastro. Exactly right. And that one almost looked like a wicket as well. Ravindra's frustrated by the looks of it. I mean, he shouldn't be too frustrated. He's still out there at this point in time.
Yeah, but they only lead by 30. It's not enough.
The moment, what would you say is probably enough for a draw? It's got to be 100 plus, doesn't it?
Easy. Yeah, more than 100. Way more than 100.
Target of even 150 can be tricky on the fifth day as well, says Mark D.
Well, 200 for a draw, but they're not going to get anywhere near that, are they? Well, you never know. Stranger things have happened, but...
That is true. Bangladesh now. Tuscan Ahmed drives in, left that one alone. Rachin Ravindra, 160 as well, says Shane there.
We were supposed to give our bowlers time to recover. We haven't done that. They're back on the field already. They'll be thinking they only just left.
That's true. 178 overs they had to bowl. And now they're batting again.
I mean...
And also, how do you get to 150 as well in there? Says that Dan DeCastro, and also we have got there. Well, I'm shocked. They have never won. Even Zimbabwe has won a series in 2001 as well. You go, that's the thing. Them 1-0 up in the series. If the next match is a draw, Bangladesh win the series as well.
And do they get extra points for that?
Maybe.
Winning a series?
Oh, nice aggression there from Tuscan Ahmed. And also, you cannot forecast test match totals as well, says Mike there. And I looked at the scores this morning, and the Scorchers just won by 10 runs as well.
I saw that.
Frank.
Scorchers must have bowled well.
It was very nice work from Andrew Tide, Tymel Mills, and also Lance Morris, who was brought in for Berendorf, was bowling very nicely.
Oh, okay.
Getting about 150. It's just showing that pace on the ball can create that indecision.
Which we haven't got.
Also, we have got there tomorrow. I am going on holiday. I just wanted to say, see you on 12th of January as well. And yes, there's Robert there and the chat. But yeah, that game last night, neither side probably expected it to be today, or yesterday. But now Brisbane Heat, they play the Sydney Sixers tonight. So maybe that's when they're at their weakest. Josh Phillippe, 2 ducks in a row.
Oh, that's unusual for him.
It is. Nicely edged. And that's the wicket there. And Ravindra gone. Tuscan Ahmed gets him as well. And now they lead by 30 New Zealand, but they are 8 down here.
Looks like I'll be drinking early.
You're going to be joining me for some of the Ashes, perhaps.
Oh, no.
Since I'll be all by myself. Possibly. That's the thing. An hour and a half when the Ashes starts, this game will be over by then if we lose another couple quick wickets. It's okay.
Oh, well.
We'll get them next year. That is going to be now Ratchem Ravindra, 16 runs of 49 deliveries. You guys going to miss me? I can tell. I can tell. Don't you? I say, I know as well in there. See the Brandon there as well. Yeah, I'm sure that we will miss you a little bit. I say the Heat will win. As well says Rowan, and also Bangladesh beating Test champions. As well says DZ, exactly right. At this stage now, Sally, Wagner, neither man facing a ball. We all miss you, Brandon, as well.
Yeah, have a nice holiday.
Mm.
And lucky you going on holiday.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you heading? Brandon, do let us know. At the moment, Southey, he's going to be on strike. Wagner, he is going to be at the non-strikers in the low bro New Zealand. Very weak team as well, says Love Soft. They are in this match. They just haven't played well, but we can't just say that New Zealand have played bad. Bangladesh have just played so well in this game.
Been outplayed by Bangladesh.
And also love Hamish, love the mum as well.
Oh,
in there. And also we've got there, you'll get them in the second test. Patel's in the side as well. And it's like watching England against the Aussies as well, says Darren Smith there.
Yeah, who would have thought, eh? 4 days ago.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. New Zealand, 80% chance of winning this game.
Yeah.
80.
Oh, Bangladesh at 95 now.
There's 1% chance of a draw here. Looks like it's going to be just the single once again work to the league side. The speed of 132.5. So they're still steaming in. And they wave their tails up as well. This is like watching England as well in there. Here's Joe Rupert. Just a brilliant length. Yep. Tries to drive at Ratchem Ravindra. Gets that one wrong. It was almost too straight to cover drive a little bit. Came back in at the last moment as well. Which means he was probably missing it. Now that I think about it. If it didn't end up kind of coming back in and now he's an angry man, Ravindra.
Well, that wasn't a shot play, was it?
Tell you what, that is a lot of aggression or a lot of passion on the face of Tuscan Ahmed, who was able to get that wicket.
They would have had a big talk this morning and said, let's do this.
Let's prove a point. Let's go out there. We've played well for 4 days.
Yep.
This is our final day. Let's go out there and let's beat the Black Caps on home soil. Now, Tuscan Ahmed, he is going to be from the non-strikers end, I guess you'd say. For the next over, I think he'll be keen to bowl at Wagner because that's the thing. Wagner bowls short stuff.
Yep.
So he does need to expect to get some short stuff. As well, back from New Zealand time, bro. Here it's 3:50 a.m. So it is currently sitting 11:30 a.m. here. So I have to say, fair play to you guys who did get up in the middle of the night to watch your side win as well. It's going to be, how are you going to be able to get back to sleep if this is over within like about an hour? It's going to be tough. That for sure. I feel like there's going to be parties in Bangladesh. Wagner going after the wide one. Just trying to give my mum a bit of a heart attack, perhaps there, Wagner. It's not nice, Wagner. Don't do that.
Don't do that, man.
Also, Southey hit a 6 as well, says Jaden there. And also, we've got there might work into the Heat's favour, considering the Sixers have a short turnaround as well, says Frank. Exactly right. Although we don't actually know which Heat players are out due to positive tests.
Oh, okay.
So imagine if they've lost Chris Lynn. Xavier Bartlett would be a huge one because he's being the informed bowler at the moment. For the Brisbane Heat, Stickety as well could be another one that they definitely won't want to lose. Majip.
Yeah, but you asked the Melbourne Stars, who did they want to lose? And they still had to play, didn't they?
And can New Zealand win as well, says TC. They've got a 5% chance at the moment, according to the live odds. Wagner tries to drive. Doesn't get too much of it as well. When was the last time an Asian team won in New Zealand as well, says Exxon. It's probably, now I think about it, it was probably India. It was probably quite a wee while ago. It was before 2019 or 2018, I think someone was saying a little bit earlier on. So this Bangladesh side, and like they mentioned, 9 players in their 20s compared to New Zealand who have 4 players in their 20s.
Yep.
We've got an older side, a more experienced side, and they are getting outplayed by the youngsters.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't want the run there.
We need an out-and-out quick and a spinner. And a couple of batters. Well,
When's Williamson's elbow get better?
I don't know. I think they might be injecting him with something and he might be back shortly.
There you go. Maybe we thought New Zealand had a slow start in the previous World Test Championship cycle, drawing the series with Sri Lanka 1-1, and also who were terrible on paper at the time, so must win the second test as well. Draw series, move from there, 4 big series left. Nice shot there from Wagner, straight to the man at short cover. And also as a holiday, so no phone as well. And this is Brandon. I feel like that's a good way of doing it, isn't it? Having that no phones on the holiday, other than to, of course, take photos. You know?
Can't have it both ways.
And whereas Colin de Grandhomme as well, I'm not sure. I think he is playing in the New Zealand 50 over 1 at the moment, the domestic competition side of it. And just waiting for England versus Australia clash as well, says Mark T. And yeah, if this one is over relatively quickly, I'll be able to cover the full first day of that test match as well.
You will be able to, yes.
How about first session with me and my mumsy, eh?
Really?
Imagine how much fun we will be able to have during a rain delay.
Rain delay.
Because there's going to be a few of them.
Yeah. What are we going to talk about?
All kinds of things. We find things to talk about. We've talked for 21 hours so far.
No wonder I'm
Like,
tired.
Over this test match.
It's hard work concentrating all the time. When you're watching it on TV, you can just sit back, go get a drink, go
just have a sleep every once in a while.
Snooze and go, oh, yeah, they'll replay that if I miss that one.
That's going to be now.
Nah, Danny.
What about down leg is the call there? They, of course, do not have any reviews left as well. And also, we have got their knitting as well, says Darren. And also, we have got their, can you read my message and my message? Not the message, you read the other message as well. I'm going on campus to my friend's place as well. And then also 58 minutes till it starts as well, says Robert there. And any chance of the draw, 1% at the moment is the call there. And also, do you think New Zealand should persist with Wagner? As well, says Exam. I feel like they do need to keep Wagner because he, at the end of the day, the way that he bowls, like he actually, I feel like the way that he bowls, it does actually help propel the other bowlers or kind of give them that motivation. Because it's like if Wagner's bowled 15 overs in a row and you've bowled 2 and you're running in slower and you're bowling slower, what are you doing? You know, that man, he's just steaming in like, and I feel like his aggression, his extra aggression, what a ripper of a delivery that was from Tuscanama, swinging in all over the place. Showing there, yeah, going down leg big time for that one. Just sliding down leg a little bit. And at the moment,
the bowler in doubt at the moment is Jamieson and Southey. They're probably fighting for the same position.
So who would you bring in? Would you bring in Matt Henry for the next one?
How quick's he? He's quicker than these guys,
130, 135, I believe, which is still not out and out pace, which I feel like is the thing.
But then he's a bit different to these guys, isn't he? So I don't know. Oh, Bolden.
Bowling. Southey's been bowled by Tuscanama. It was almost a little bit too full toss almost rather than the Yorker.
Nice.
But it cleans up the stumps as well. And that is going to now be New Zealand 9 down in this one. That's going to decrease the chance of a New Zealand win, I would think. And also Pakistan was the last Asian team to win in New Zealand in 1973.
Wow.
This is history making here from Bangladesh. As England has nothing to lose. So they should be aggressive in their batting department as well. And also, I'm going to miss you a lot, Hamish, and everyone as well, says Brandon. We all miss you too, mate. But I'm sure you'll be able to tell us all about the holiday after you do get back as well. New Zealand need to bat as long as they can. Yeah, that's going to be a long last wicket partnership. At this stage, there's no chance of drawing this one at this point in time. 1.5% chance that New Zealand win, 0.5% for the draw, and 98% chance that Bangladesh do win. You guys make me laugh and happy. And you just want me to stop drinking up and go as well, says Brenda there. Yeah, that's because you're drinking like a pack a day at the moment, a 6-pack that is.
That can't be good for you.
No, it'd be.
Oh, it's supposed to be good for you, but not that many.
Yeah. And also, it'll be over shortly as well. Exactly right. And also, well done. Or well, GG, Bangladesh, well done on your first win here as well. Says a Batty Wagon and any chance of rain, says Mitra, none at all. At this stage, the sun is out. There's still shadows. And it's looking like this one could be over before we get into the Ashes. New Zealand 9 down now. Lead by 31 runs. Not a huge amount. Very well played. And be happy for Bangladesh. They fought so hard as well, says DZ.
Oh, yeah. Just grimacing underneath.
At the moment, Trent Bowen goes to the crease with an average of 15.8. Wouldn't have been expecting to be out there right now. Tell you what, even a lead of 100, I would say at this point in time, like this isn't happening, a lead of 100, but even a lead of 100 might have been quite hard to chase down on the surface. Big full toss, tell you what. Trent Bowen asking for the no ball. Wasn't quite up there. And also over there, what am I? Why am saying goodbye? I'm going to see you tonight as well, says Brenda there as well. It's a good point. And to put this result into context, it's like the AB's losing at home to Italy as well. Says that Darren Smith there. And also, India, not Pakistan, not even Sri Lanka. Bangladesh breaks 50 drought. So historic as well, says Dan there. And also, we've got they never expected such a disastrous performance from a New Zealand team as well. 26 by New Zealand. Says a Mahi there. And what is the lowest test score? So 26 by New Zealand is Mahi, as said.
Wow. Geez, when was that?
It's been a little while ago. A 50-year drought, sorry.
Oh.
Trent Bolt liked it. He just said a little, ooh, as I went past him. And you guys are going to goodbye tonight as well. And there, as I said, Brandon, I'm sure we will for the Big Bash. If we are here for the Big Bash, that is for my voice, depending on how well it goes. And also, we go out there. What does this win probability say for Bangladesh now? 100%. It has 98%.
Still not.
No, they don't ever give it to 100 though.
Why not?
Like, I think the lowest New Zealand can have is 1%. So the biggest, this is pretty much the biggest that Bangladesh can have as well. Trent Bolt 50 incoming as well. Says Mitch Run. Look at that at the moment. Eberdot this innings. That is very impressive bowling. They're hardly putting it off the stumps. They're challenging the outside edge every single time of the New Zealand batsman. And it is that situation of you miss, and that's going to be Plum. Oh, he said no there. They don't have any reviews. I would have given it.
I would have given it.
I was given it.
I would have been
reviewing
it as well.
Yeah, three left for New Zealand.
He missed an inside edge.
You'd have to assume so.
Have to be.
Because other than that, I thought he was dead and buried.
Yeah.
Oh, that might have hit in the pad as a call from Grant Elliott there. Or as he is known in the cricket community, the hairy javelin.
Hairy javelin. Sorry, I was just looking at this guy's reaction. He's pretty upset that he didn't get the wicket.
Oh, it looked pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, well, we both put our finger out. Yeah. Oh, inside edge.
Okay, inside edge. Well done,
well done, umpire. Not out. Of course it's not out. We all were. We were all giving it.
Wagner on strike there. Eberdot already career best figures. All three were giving it as out. Yeah. And I'm going by what Amish said, so it's out. I can't see the game, of course, as well. And I mean 161 all out. I meant to run as, oh, you mean 161 all out? It's on there, says Mahi, and also we have got there. I'm going to make the last day a good one as well, says Brandon there.
Sure.
Be sure. I mean, if you love your cricket, you've got plenty of it on today. That is for sure. You got the Ashes starting up very soon. You've got also the other one, the Big Bash. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, South Africa, India
tonight.
Oh,
yeah, it's still going, isn't it?
South Africa. What happened overnight?
I will let you know because I know that South Africa were about 7 down the last time I saw it. Nice shot there from Wagner.
I remember now. I think they were rolled for about 229 or something.
And
India were about 85 for 2.
Yeah.
I think. Yep, that one.
85 for 2. Tell you what, you've nailed that.
I remembered it.
Seems umpiring has been top rate. Yeah, they've been pretty good throughout this match so far. Oh, big full toss hit down the ground. That's going to be no run there for Wagner once again. And also, I'm going to be live for Australia versus England as well, seems. And also, I think the Kiwis are burnt out as they played a lot of cricket in the last 6 months as well. Says Kawasi there. I think they just didn't expect this much of a fight.
No.
And when you're not expecting too much of a fight, you don't really, I guess, come into the game thinking, right, we're going to be in a big old battle here. You go, right, we'll just play our normal game and she'll be right. Which I guess is a little bit of the Kiwi attitude as well, isn't it?
But they haven't played any test matches since the World.
Almost gave that one up.
Okay.
Burns is playing for England again, and no other option as well. And there says, Mukti, I believe in the starting lineup, they've got Hasib Hamid and also Zach Crawley. So unless they've made a change perhaps from the original lineup that they've put out, maybe they've changed it a little bit. And it's not the B team that New Zealand sent in Bangladesh. It's not like the B team that New Zealand sent in Bangladesh as well, says Mahi there. And also England have played more cricket than the Kiwis this year, I think, as well. And also we have got there. This is almost the same team they used in India, says Mahi there. Oh, just outside of the outside edge. How long until we see one more wicket fall for Bangladesh? And also, these guys are tired. You can tell as well, says Kawasi there. I mean, they had to bowl for 180 overs. So I feel like that really sucks the wind out of the lungs, doesn't it?
It should do.
I mean, Wagner, he'll be going for a run up that mountain tonight, won't he?
Yeah.
Mount Maunganui.
Probably go play 18 holes of golf.
He does play a bit of golf, doesn't he, Wagner?
He does, yeah.
He says that it's good to calm down after the game, but I feel like if he hits a bad shot, he would not be a happy man as well.
Oh, he might be a wee bit more relaxed playing golf.
Really?
You never know.
He seems like he does everything like it's pretty much 100% or nothing. You know, it's like if you're going to do something, do it right and just put everything into it. And, okay, Williamson is a big out as well. And then why can't we appreciate how good cricket Bangladesh is playing as well, says Mahi. Yeah, I feel like people are looking at New Zealand playing bad. Bangladesh here have just been phenomenal in this test match as well. So it is going to be one of those ones. I know that the New Zealand media will probably say New Zealand crumble, but really they should be saying Bangladesh thrive.
They did.
And succeed.
They've bowled well this morning, and that's all they had to do this morning. Bangladesh bowled well as they did yesterday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's bowled the last one of Southey or Wagner. Get out here, lads. So they're already 9 down.
Yep.
So at the moment, my scoreboard has not updated Southey being out.
Is that why?
The whole scoreboard is not updating. Oh, no, it is. It's in the air. There's no one down there, though, and that is going to be the 4 runs there for Trent Bolt. Good shot from the tail end there. Not only your stars are out, our ones are not in as well. And there's us, Mahi there, and also I think the Australian bowling lineup is just as good as New Zealand, as well as Kawasi. Great shot there from Trent Bolt. Holds the pose, hits it down the ground for 4. Crucial runs. Is it delaying the inevitable, though?
Of course it is.
Have we got Bolton Wagner in?
Yeah.
What an embarrassment.
9 down at the moment, 165 for 90 after 71.1 overs. Bowled 50 come on as well, says Mitran there. And also, so Bangladesh might need less than 50 runs. There is a good chance at the moment, maybe less than 40, says that Nov Mum there. Bolt, I feel like Bolt will just go after the bowling here. 165 for 9. For that one as well. I'm going to get ready for my live stream as well, says Brandon there. We will see you later on. Is there any update on the rain situation at the Ashes? Are they delaying it any more than 1? Or is it going to be taking place from 1 onwards? And also, hey, Craig as well, says right. Cut shot there from Bowl. It's going to be another 4 runs. He's unusually great with his hand-eye coordination, isn't he? And yet, like, it's one of those situations of they always talk about it in like any sport. I think it's actually golf as well for the putting. You can do everything.
Yeah.
But as long as you go through with the straight bat or straight club, I guess in that situation, as long as you hit it square on, you're hitting it well. And that is what Trent Bolt is doing here. Bangladesh might go into T20 mode when they bat as well, says Kawasi.
Why not?
I think you've got to. You can't wait too long.
No.
Because as soon as you start getting too defensive, like I feel like maybe not quite T20, but maybe around like halfway in between ODI and Test match. So they won't go completely ultra like defensive, because or else then you end up in that situation of outside edge. Could be on the cards, definitely with the way that the ball is moving around early on today. Bold no run is the call from Trent Bolt there. So he was praising the bowling of Tuscan Ahmed and straight away said he's not running for that one.
Practicing the ramp shot.
Also, Bangladesh still 65 overs remaining as well, says Mahi there. As I said, it's go off 120 to 125 and make it interesting as well, says Mukti there. And looking at the ground, I'd say they'll kick off on time. The bowlers and batters are out on the ground warming up as well. Says Robert there. So does that mean 12:30 is going to be the start, or will it be 1 a.m.? Or sorry, 1 p.m. Robert, do you let me know? 1 p.m. favours us, doesn't it? But 12:30 is still not going to be terrible. We'll just miss the first kind of little tiny bit. And then after that, we're in.
You don't know. Bolt might get his eye in here.
It's true. Not now is the call there from Trent Bolt. And also, how the hell are you supposed to make 120 as well, says DZ?
We're just hoping.
80 run partnership there. That's going to be 12:30 p.m. as well, says Robert. So it is going to be the earliest start. Someone was saying that it was going to be at 1 possibly. It's the rain in the year as well, Robert. Do let me know. Because, this stage, I know that there was supposed to be a few rain delays possibly on day 1.
Okay.
But hopefully it's not too bad overall, and we do get to see plenty of cricket
starting
in
at
action.
12:30. That's what we need here. Some rain.
After that one, Trent Bolt. A little bit of swing. A big swing from Trent Bolt indeed.
He's quite interesting watching batting, isn't he?
You never know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Like, he has all his little, I guess,
Quirks.
analogies and quirks that he does go for. It's on 12:30 p.m. as well, says Brandon there. for what time it is going to be starting. But New Zealand at the moment, they lead by 39 runs, 169 for 9 here. And Bangladesh, they just need that one more breakthrough wicket to be able to maybe chase this down within the next hour or so. At the moment now, it is going to be, once again, some very good sharp bowling from Tuscan Ahmed. He won't want to get that ball out of his hand. Did he get a bit of it? No, score not out as well. And also, test match scores can't be predicted as well. Kiwi lad, this is the first time I've heard you do cricket commentary waiting for the rugby as well. Siska Washley there. Yeah, the rugby just around the corner. Super Rugby Curry Cup coming up very soon as well.
Too soon.
For the rugby?
Yeah, still summer.
Although it actually overlaps with, like, there's a lot of games of rugby going at the same time as the cricket because we're in Northern Hemisphere rugby at the moment.
True.
As well. And also, whoever said rain looking at the sky over SCG, it looks sunny now as well. And there's, I tell you what, I saw 90% chance pretty much from 10 a.m. onwards.
Oh, okay.
So the weather report has got it wrong. What a surprise, eh?
No surprises there.
Yeah, they don't often get it wrong, of course, the weather.
Of course they don't.
Not every single day, of course.
No.
And he did Ashes and T20 World Cup in the rugby as well. And there's Robert there as well. At the moment now, Tuscan, he is going to be coming into the bowling attack here. Oh, no, sorry. It is actually going to be Shoreful. Does get the chance. So no 7 wicket, perhaps, for the other man. Oh, that stayed low.
It did.
And I also wish I didn't have exams in Jan. So much good cricket as well. And the only thing to save New Zealand now is if Bangladesh morph into England as well. Says Darren Smith. And also if New Zealand get up to a 100-run lead, who do you think could step up with the ball as well? Says Frank. It's got to be the experienced seamers. It's got to be Southey. It's got to be Bolt. Those first two in the opening run or kind of the opening spell, they will be the men who have to try and pick up the wickets. Wagner can help out, but first of all, you need those first two to be able to go on.
And they can't lick the runs like they did in the first innings.
But that's the thing here. Like, 100-run lead is still miles away for New Zealand at this point in time. But these two, the longer they can stay out there, the less overs they have to bowl later. So they'll probably be thinking of that, won't they?
Oh, jeez.
Although it's very hard to work out what they will be thinking at this point in time with the amount of pressure that they're under. But anyone who is new to the channel, sure leave a like and subscribe. Considering the problems within the Bangladesh and the team as well, this performance from Bangladesh was unexpected as well. Exactly right. They've just been playing, like, I would say the game of their, I was going to say game of the year, but it's only just this year.
Yeah.
And the youngsters, it's just shown the amount of passion and kind of that drive that these young players have got. 9 of them in their 20s compared to New Zealand are only having 4 players in their 20s. And they've only got the 2 very experienced players over 30 years of age. Everyone else is young. Some of these guys have hardly even played. You look through their lineup for that first innings. No one really let them down as well. Islam getting 22, Hassan Joy getting 78, Shanto 64, Huck 88, Rahim ended up with, that would have hurt there for Wagner. I think he's just hit it into the inside of his leg. That looks like that one's hurt him big time there, Neil Wagner. Doesn't really show a lot of pain normally, but he's actually smacked that one right into the inside of the leg. Yep. Inside of the knee there. He would have felt that one, Wagner. And Lipton Dust also able to get himself 86. 26 for Yasser Ali, and then Hassan able to get 47 as well there. And how many minutes for toss in England versus Australia clash? I believe it's getting pretty close at the moment here. I believe they will be having the toss maybe in about 7 minutes time, somewhere around there, half an hour away. Nicely played by Wagner. And now just the one ball left of the cycle we have got there. Despite test matches being 5 days, there is a sort of feeling here that can be expressed, that can't be expressed by word. Not everyone can feel this happiness as well, says Mahi there. And the chat, yeah, that's the thing. Like test match cricket, it's, I guess, the most unique format of cricket because of the fact that you can go for a full 5 days and neither side can win at the end of that. Whereas in a lot of other sports, like a draw is a draw, but normally it's after 90 minutes or so that you do end up with that draw. Whereas test match cricket, it's a total of, I mean, you got, he's hit it into his leg as well there, Wagner, almost. But you got 30 hours of playing cricket, sometimes more as well. And it's just at the end of the day, it can go either way throughout the whole one. At the moment, it should go the Bangladeshis' way because they are sitting 98% chance of being able to win this one. But Wagner and Bolt, they're sticking around for a little while, trying to get that tail to wag just a little bit more for the Black Caps. Also, can New Zealand get to lunch as well? They've still got another hour and 7 minutes. And
It'd be
37
good
minutes.
if they did, but look at that. 69, 40, 16.
16 is your
three.
third highest run scorer. It's not ideal.
When you're setting a total. Just saying.
And also when you're behind by about 130 at the
To
start.
start with, yeah, that's.
Oh.
We did all the hard work to get to 130 to level the playing field, and then lost the quick wickets.
Mahedi Hassan now. He's bowled quite a few overs so far. 22. He has gone for 43 runs. This could be the last wicket here. Because I feel like last time he was able to nail the ball to Wagner.
Yep.
Got him on a golden duck. Wagner's going to be at the non-strikers end, but they have got Bolt on strike, and you never know quite what Bolt's going to do to a spinner. He could even try a ramp reverse sweep thing here.
Could do, yeah.
At the moment, there's a little bit of cloud in the distance, but I don't believe that will be affecting this game.
No.
He's still got a big smile on his face, Trent Bolt. Like they're saying, great eye on Trent Bolt. Normally times the ball out of the middle of the bat, which is why he actually really likes spin, doesn't he, Trent Bolt? He does like the little bit of a slower delivery to try and smack it straight over the bowler's head. I believe he did that. He's decided not now for the goal there, and also Bolton needs to hit some good shots as well. There says Jane, and also I think the result of the assist would have been in 3 days if Conway was out on 0 as well, says Mahi there. Yeah, Devon Conway. He's a very good player. He did end up not really delivering in the second inning. Trevor wants a single. Neil Wagner turns him around and says no there. Interesting. Neil Wagner's decided that he's fine sitting at the non-strikers end for this one. Like they're saying, Mahedi got him out first ball. What the heck as well, says Nick there. And I assume that is looking at the scoreboard. Trent Bolt advancing for every ball so far of the Mahedi over, which makes me think we're probably not too far away from seeing the end of Bolt. 8 runs of 12 deliveries. Where's the Ashes? Well, says Nick there. It is going to be starting in 12:30 or 12:30, I should say. Where's TC? Says great. That's a big shot there from Trent Bolt. He advances that time. What a catch in the teeth. And he's nailed it there. And they are fired up. And I feel like that is just absolutely brilliantly done from Bangladesh. What a catch that is. And now the New Zealanders, they lead by 39 going into this last innings of the match all out as well. And there as well. So, yeah, the Ashes are probably going to be taking place pretty quickly on the channel. After that, to Bangladesh play out of their skin, or New Zealand haven't played to their potential. What do you think as well? I think Bangladesh are playing out of their skin.
They are.
Like this catch here, it was a diving catch behind him. That's a phenomenal catch. Looking into the sun as well for that one.
Over a
and Mahedi picks up the wicket of Bolt. At least you can't blame Bangladeshi pitchers as well. Says, and also we have got their player. Bangladesh is playing good cricket, and also I went on Sparks Ball and saw that catch as well. And there says Paddy Wagon, yeah, it was absolutely phenomenal.
It was pretty good.
And now 169 all out here for the Black Caps. And now it does mean that they are only going to need 39. We will give them a round of applause. Abadot, phenomenal bowling, gets to take the ball off. But it was a team effort from Bangladesh. None of their bowlers bowled badly at all. Everything right where they needed it to be. And because of that now, 39 is the lead. They have got, how many runs did New Zealand get today compared to how many wickets they lost? I believe they were sitting about 17 ahead, which means they lost 5 wickets for 22 runs. Theoretically, they're going to have to bowl just as well, aren't they?
Tail has to wag more than that.
Exactly right, but that is brilliantly done by Bangladesh. In the end, Latham going for 14, 69 for Young, Conway 13, 40 for Ross Taylor, and then we had 5 ducks. Oh, no, Wagner didn't go out. 4 ducks. Easy one for Bangladesh as well. Says Shane is exactly right. It's looking good for the Bangladesh side at the moment. They'll have a little tea break here, or not a tea break, sorry. They'll just have a little bit of a break.
10-minute break.
And then we will be right back into it. What I will do, I feel like this is sounding not hugely optimistic, but I'm going to quickly get my thumbnail done for the other live stream that is coming up very, very soon. But yeah, this stage, we'll turn off that light. We'll plug in the hard drive. I have way too many hard drives, don't I? You can attest to this. I've got about 4 just sitting down there. While the spinner only, it's only chance for a wicket as well, says Greg there. And I'll say anywhere in the next 30 minutes, they're tossing and doing anthems as well. Says a Robert there, anywhere in the next 30. And also we've got there 33 for 8, magnificent catch as well, says Ken Fish. Exactly right. So 8 wickets falling for 33 runs. Do you think standard or quality of international cricket has dropped as well, says Jade? I wouldn't say so. I mean, the way that Bangladesh have played in this, it's certainly showing that an 8th ranked team, if they play like this, they can work their way up into that top 5, and perhaps they will be in the test rankings, depending on how it goes after that. Beating the number 1 side, the test champion, surely gets you a little bit of something in your favour, I'd like to think, and we need New Zealand bowlers on point now, and not just on point. They need to have the game of their life, or the innings of their life, to be able to bowl out this Bangladesh side for hardly any runs. We're thinking straight away like outside edges, 4 runs. That's going to be a lot of runs. If it is as well. But at the moment, anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will let you guys know exactly what is happening in the toss for the England versus Australia game when it does take place. But I believe if you were if you won the toss, you're going to bowl. If it looks like there's rain in the cards, or unless it looks like a nice day today, and then maybe you decide to stick around, have a bit of a bat first.
Depends if you want to bowl on the last day.
Would you bowl on the last day?
I don't know.
SCG normally spinning service, and you want an announcement in Discord as well. And there says a Robert there. Or if you want to say who is going to be batting or bowling here, would be great as well, just because then we can let everyone know about it as well. But anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And also, we look at the Abdul is not too happy as well at the moment.
No swearing, please.
I feel like you should be saying go Bangladesh rather than like bad Kiwis type thing. Like Bangladesh at the moment, are going absolutely phenomenal. If Bangladesh lose now, this will be the best comeback ever as well. Says Paddy Wing, and it would be, but at this point in time, I would like to think that Bangladesh won't let that happen.
No.
They still have the class, they've still got the experience in Momin or Huck to be able to go on and get a decent win perhaps here for a side. And to be honest, I don't even think we'll get to see Momin or Huck at the crease. I think it should be over before that stage. What does the SCG look like? I know what the SCG looks like. I've been there. It looks like none of those ones.
No.
Right, it's none of those ones. I am just making the thumbnail for the other live stream, ladies and gentlemen. So that is why we are both looking over here as well. While we are waiting for the ads to go past as well. What is Bangladesh? They went home due to that one, or was it Afghanistan as well? I think it was Bangladesh.
Yeah.
And then also Metron has given us a super sticker. As well, one moment, I will quickly get that super sticker up because it just says super sticker for us on there, but we will go like this. But thank you very much for your donation, mate. Hugely appreciate it. One moment, we will go like this as well. And also, Bangladesh will be winners, well, says GX, I believe so. At this stage, they are looking the stronger of the two sides, and they've just been playing phenomenally in this match as well. One moment, we will go here, and the super sticker, it is going to be loading in a moment. There it is. Game over as well as the one that he did send there.
Yeah. Okay.
And bro, Bangladesh can lose any match. You don't know, we Bangladeshi supporters know it better as well, says Kazi there. I really hope they don't lose this one. Like, I feel like it wouldn't do them justice to lose this match. We mentioned it from the way that they went first. I mean, they have got the ability. We've also got their Bangladesh will lose 100% for a Paddy Wagon there with the donation.
Wow.
That's all there. It's becoming a donation war of who's going to be winning this game at the moment. And also, that last wicket was a good catch as well. Says Nathanson was indeed. Phenomenal catch from Bangladesh. And we have to wait and see. Tosses in 29 minutes. The pitch looks. Tosses in 29 minutes. So it is going to be a 1 a.m. start. Or 1 p.m., sorry. For this match, even though this says that it is going to still be 12:30. So I guess.
They haven't updated that.
Yeah. And 40 need to win 100% as well, says GX there. And it should be a win for the New Zealand can bowl them out for 35 as well, says TZ. Tell you what, if that happened, I would be heartbroken for Bangladesh.
Have any of the predictions come right yet?
Not sure, but surely Bangladesh win this game. Surely. I don't want to see them lose. I know that sounds weird coming from a Kiwi, but I don't think they deserve to lose this game, which is why I really want to see them win it. I'm going to try and find the SCG. I can't remember what the stadium looks like.
None of them say SCG.
They don't, but some of them are hidden. As well,
Yeah.
in terms of the name, they just got random numbers. That's Adelaide. That's not Sydney. 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 Do I have a Sydney one?
Doesn't look like
That's
you've got
not
a Sydney.
Sydney. I might not have a Sydney. And also over there, 12:30 is the toss as well. So 12:30 toss, 1 p.m. start time. I remember when Bangladesh lost the game against New Zealand, playing 2 full innings in the last day in that match. Shakib scored a double 100 as well. And this is Kazi. Although they should hopefully have a little bit more time today to be able to go by prediction. Bangladesh win by 8 wickets as well. Bro, stop the stream. Stream ashes now as us is money there. Although we've got to see Bangladesh win.
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't be right to cut it off now and be like, oh, yep, Bangladesh are going to win. See you later. That's not how we're going to be doing as well. It will be more humiliating for you as well.
We can take it on the chin.
We can. I feel like it's one of those ones.
We're good losers.
I'm used to losing lately as well, to be honest. I've been watching a lot of sport.
Lately.
No, anytime I predict something, I normally get it wrong. So that makes it nice and easy for myself. Hey, I found the SCG.
Woohoo.
Hey, that is the SCG.
It is.
It's from the other side.
Yes.
There you go.
But it's got
Sprinklers.
no.
The poster.
The AFL poster.
That is true. That's all right.
That's right.
No one will notice,
Oh,
surely.
someone
And
will.
also, this if they win second test as well says Daisy there.
Wow.
I mean, what can you do? 24 points as well says Daisy. Exactly right. And it would be a 24 well-earned points
That would
for
be.
Bangladesh. No discredit to them at all in this game. Like, they have been phenomenal from start to finish, really, as well. Like, getting 450 start, well, I said this to Dad, drop Blundell, play Mitchell, at least he can bat as well. And there, although I guess, who would you have as keeper then, Nathan?
Will Young.
Would you go Will Young?
Who else? Oh, Latham.
I guess so, because that's the thing. They didn't actually bowl any of the other guys. As I want a game from Bangladesh, as SJ was exactly right. This is like Sri Lanka winning in South Africa in 2019, and Ashes is on as well. Shishihad, it is going to be still 24 minutes away by the looks of it before we do get the toss. So we have still got a little bit more time left before that game. But as soon as this game is finished, we are transferring straight over, and we are going to be covering the Ashes on the channel as well. Another full day of cricket. Doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah.
Are you going to be joining me for the first session?
When's it start?
Straight after this one. So pretty much one, I believe it is going to be.
What, for another 2 hours after that?
Yeah.
Do I get a break?
You get paid.
Do I?
It's a decent cricket. Well, I'm shipping Kiwis and the Brits now as well. They both love to lose as well, says Mahi there. And the Jadas are on 12:30 p.m. toss as well, says Robert there. A Trent Bolt now, first ball of the match.
Oh, back on.
Outside of the off stump to win, they do need 40 runs for Bangladesh Latham. But if pressure being opening wicket opener, wicket keeper and captain, then Conway as well.
Oh, you come
Says Nathan Sim.
Yeah.
And also, are they back on the field yet? They have just gone out there for the first ball
No
of
wicket.
the
No run.
second innings. There's a dot ball from Trent Bolt. So they've got 76.5 overs left. And that is certainly not going to be the
That's not
deciding
an issue.
factor in this matchup.
Not an issue.
Good morning, sports fan. As I said,
How's
trucking
it
down
going?
under. Welcome into the live stream, mate. Hope you are doing well. That's going to be a shot straight away. Aggressive from Bangladesh. And that is going to be the 2 runs. They are trying to chase this down maybe as quickly as possible. It wasn't the best ball, though, from Trent Bolt. You got to attack the stunts from here, but not too leg side-ish, or else you end up with mid-wicket. And hopefully we don't lose to South Africa as well, says Frank there. Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
Why are we talking that? We're still going
Yeah, I guess we can still got Bangladesh next time. 24 minutes as well, says Robert there, until we do get to see the toss of the Ashes. I feel like we're going to be able to start up before the start of the Ashes day starts in a weird way.
Okay.
It's weird how cricket works.
It is.
How like everything just works out. Because I was worried. I was like, what can I stream? Do I do this one?
Oh.
A little bit off the edge there, squared him up and bowl wide as well, says Matran, and also what part of the UK did your mum visit as well, says Jaden there.
Of course, flew to London, stayed a couple of days there, and then went on a 30-day Kentucky tour around Europe. And then when I came back, I worked in a pub in Surrey.
Yeah.
And then I think I was over there for about 4 months, and then 3 or 4 months, and then I came home.
Nice. And also Celia said, I've loved your very fair-minded coverage of this match and enjoyed Mum's input as well, says Celia there.
Oh, good on you. Thank you.
So I guess that's the thing. Would you be back for the next one? You think you'll be joining me again?
I'm not that good. Or
Yeah.
you just like someone to talk to.
It's just nice having the company as well. You know?
Isn't that sweet?
Also, the next game is at Hickley Park. It isn't Seed. So please,
It is.
are you going to continue on to the Ashes as well? Says Celia. Yeah, we have got that straight after this one as well. I hate the fact that the final day of the Ashes is overlapping with the first day of Bangladesh versus New Zealand, though. It seems like they've got that one set up just so that I've got to try and make big decisions on the spot.
Yeah.
Also, you should have come to the southwest as well, says Mitran there. And also, we have got there, I go to sleep, I'll wake up in England all out, or Australia 300 for 1 as well, says Jay Woods there. Are you going to the second test as well, says Jaden? I'm thinking about sending Mumsy up there for the first day.
We'll see.
But we're still deciding on, like, in terms of whether or not it overlaps with her work too much.
Yeah.
So we'll wait and see. But if she does go, I'm sending you up there. You're not paying a dime. 1 over down, 3 for none here for Bangladesh off the first over, and also Bangladesh, and then says MDE is going for them in this one. And also we have got there 1 p.m. and your time the first ball as well. The Kiwi lads, Adam Gilchrist just confirmed it. Gilly.
Oi. No, it's Aussie. Oi.
And also, what's the date on the second test of Bangladesh and New Zealand? That's a very good question. It is going to be the 9th of January, which I'm just going to quickly have a look. 9th of January does put us on the Sunday as the first day. Should have actually known that, shouldn't I?
You should have.
Because, yeah.
Like, you got so many things to remember.
And also man of the match, Ibadot, right up there. Alongside, I want to say Mominal Huck as well, probably a decent shout for man of the match, but I feel like with the fact that he did get his career best figures, getting 6 wickets and just tearing through that middle order of the Black Caps, I'll give it to Mominal Huck, I think.
Fair.
Oh, no, sorry, not Mominal Huck, Ibadot. Again, England avoid whitewash as well, says Shahad Khan.
No.
I think the only thing that saves England from that is possibly the amount of rain for the SCG.
True.
Because Australia, when their tails are up with that pace bowling attack, Cummins, Stark, like even without Hazelwood, they're finding Scott Boland who gets 6 wickets for 7 runs. Like they've just got that depth to be able to keep on just attacking as well. Looking at the pitch, I'd say no as well. And there says Robert, and also we've got there, and then there says Mahi, and yes, and then for the 8th as well for when it is going to be taking place. I think that guy who didn't have a shirt on earlier is still cheering. Going to be whipped off the pads there. No run called from Shadman there. I'll give Bangladesh a lot of confidence if these two are still out at the crease at the time that they have been able to get the 37 runs that they need to win here for Bangladesh. So I guess we're probably almost at that stage. What would you say New Zealand should change in their next match? Are you saying it's the team, or are you saying it's the way that they played, that they do need to try and change to work out how to play at Hagley Oval?
Well, Hagley Oval's probably a different pitch for a start, but I don't know. The bowlers look tired, as someone else said. The batters don't look as though they've had enough practice or, match time in this form of the game. I don't know. I think they can't put the same team for the second test because they've lost.
Yeah.
So they have to.
All Ravindra out. AJ's in as well.
AJ's in, yep.
Well played once again. Solid behind the ball there for Shadman. And Shanto, I've actually now just realised they've actually opened with Shanto rather than Joy. So Joy was the opener in the first innings. They've decided Shanto's the man to get a job. And yes, Shadman leave now as well. And there says that it was there from Jaden. And Javo, yeah, was got there. I think they need AJ's back. And the fact that he's not even in the squad makes me concerned. Because I think he's the only spinner that we got. That was the craziest thing that happened in the chat in this series. Or what was the craziest thing that happened in the chat? Oh, Joy is injured. Oh, was he the one who had the sling on? Off the edge. And that is going to be the wicket there. Oh, Shaman, you're still too early, Sunko. You're going to try and not spoil it for everyone in the chat. He's out of the tour as well, says Guzzy there. And also, what about bringing Finn Allen in? I mean, it would be a decent option, but I'd say that the batting side of it for the Kiwis at the moment doesn't seem terrible at that top order side. Like, I mean, you've got Young. You've also got there, not Young. Oh, yeah, you've got Young. You've got Latham, who I feel like isn't going to be disappearing.
Well, it's his home ground.
And yeah, that is a good point as well. But Shadman Islam here is going to be out for 3 runs off 10 deliveries. Does that mean they're only going to have actually 10 batters here for Bangladesh? If he's out for the series, Joy. So that would be kind of retired hurt, wouldn't it? And for me, play Mitchell and Henry, since they are from Canterbury, and drop Blundell and Bolt. I would say Ajaz, but he's not in the 13 as well. Also, you drop Blundell and Bolt.
I wouldn't drop Bolt.
No, I feel like Bolt's going to stick around. And then maybe if I was to drop someone of the, I would actually put in, maybe Daryl Mitchell for Jamison or someone in that middle order type region. Yeah. As I went, our Mominal Huck making his way out there. Who will be Ross Taylor's replacement? I believe it is going to be, who's their replacement for Ross Taylor? I guess, we got it number 4, really. I guess someone like maybe a Henry Nichols. Does he play 4 sometimes? I know that he's normally 5, but could he be promoted up the order? Maybe that is when we get to see the youngster in also Finn Allen getting a little bit more of an opportunity. Maybe switch it around a little bit. Still have Will Young out there, but...
See, I haven't really been following the domestic scene, so I don't know who we've got out there.
I prefer him in ODI as well. That's going to be the end of the over. Southey picks up the wicket, and it is now going to be 3 for 1. New Zealand have a 0.8% chance of winning this game. Just off the outside edge of Shadman. It looks like not an easy service to bet on today.
No.
I'll be honest, it also Kane Williamson as well, says Mahi. Yeah, although he likes 3, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But I guess then Devon Conway, you drop to 4.
Yeah.
So I guess, you would have someone who you can find in that spot if need be.
Conway, Kane.
Or you go on Henry for Henry Nichols, of course, rather than Matt Henry.
Yeah.
And also Taylor is playing next match as well, says the Kiwi lad. Yeah, he's still got 1 more in the tank.
Yeah.
Ross Taylor. That Seagull wants a chip, and they are not giving him the chip. No run once again there for Bangladesh. At the moment, New Zealand, like they're saying, they know what the bowlers of Bangladesh were able to do in terms of where the right place to put the ball is. Seems like they are working not too badly. Sally is good as well. And Ross Taylor is such a good slip catcher as well, says Jaden there. He goes all right. He doesn't really get too many chances, does he, overall? In terms of they just end up, I guess, always hitting it to either the keeper or gully normally is actually the 2 most common spots for the Kiwis. They've got the 1 slip and play at the moment. They're trying to save many, many runs. And also Mitchell can bat as seen in India as well. And then that is Daryl Mitchell, of course. And also hope Bangladesh performance continues in coming matches as well, says Monkey. I hope so too. Imagine if we see Bangladesh make it through to the final of the World Test Championship. Imagine if 2022 is their year.
Wow, go for it. Yeah, but how many, what series have they got coming up?
That is a very good question.
Have they got any series coming up?
You ask the very good questions indeed. They do not. It's announced at this stage.
Well, they can't be there at the final if they haven't got a series to play.
That's true. So hopefully they do get enough matches. Ravindra and Blundell should be dropped as well, says Maka. Yeah. And I think with them out, Daryl Mitchell and also Ajaz Patel. I think they're the 2 that I'm bringing in.
Yeah. But we're not the selectors and we don't pick the team.
Who does?
Thingy Bob.
Thingy Bob.
Yeah.
Fair
What's
enough.
his handle?
Not sure.
Oh, you know the coach, you know the and then you just forget it. Someone asks you a question and it just goes completely out of your head. Gary Stead.
Gary Stead, there you go. And Australia will be serious in Test cricket in the next few years. We'll be serious in Test cricket in the next few years. Aren't they serious now? The way that they play, they're very good. Indeed.
They didn't like not being in that final. So, yeah.
And also, I don't want to jinx it, but New Zealand will win as well, says TZ there in the chat. Interesting choice. Yeah. And also, you can't bring in Ajaz as well. Yeah, that's true. You don't get select. Or surely, only injury would mean that he can come in.
Did anyone get injured? Going down league.
Going down league, do they still review it though? It's going down league, but do we try it? I think was what Dream Bolt just said. They're going upstairs. Might as well. Like, you've got nothing to lose at this point in time.
Runs to play with, haven't you?
Yeah. So. And don't waste your thoughts. Bangladesh won't go near World Test Championship final. Yeah, we can dream though, can't we?
Oh, well.
It'd be pretty awesome. I mean, no one said that they were going to be able to win this match. And they've gone out there.
I mean, who put money on them? Oh.
If they did, they're going to be sitting very comfortably in the wealth department after this one. They're just going to be checking this one here by the looks of it for the LBW. Oh, there's no bet on that, which is quite surprising with how close it was. And Bangladesh will go World Cup semi-final as well, says TZ there. And the chat as well, right. It's going umpire's call. It's missing the leg stump, but they might as well go start dreaming as well. And there, Latham can play as wicketkeeper batsman, as well says Mukdi there.
But as you say, well, someone said earlier, Latham, captain, wicketkeeper, and opening batsman.
It's a lot of pressure, isn't it?
It's pretty tough.
Like they're saying, you got to go for that review. I am just quickly going like this and going like this as well. There we go. Right. Trent Bolt now outside the old stump. Just get left alone. Gino KSI, I do indeed. As well. Of the side men, of course.
No, I was going to say.
Do you know what KSI stands for?
I'd hate to think.
Knowledge, strength, and integrity.
Oh. It's not what I thought it would be.
Also, we have got there, and the Bangladesh will go World Cup semi-final. Would be kind of cool to see them on Australian soil make it through that far. As well, but what we are doing now at the moment is I'm setting up that next live stream that we have got, which is going to be the Ashes just around the corner, and it is going to be it's going to be an exciting one. Mumsy's going to be joining me for the first session of that match, maybe even the second, if you guys are nearest towards it. She might stick around,
Have I not got things to do? Obviously not.
It's cricket. It's cricket, you got to love it. And he hasn't got any of that, as well as his penny back in there in the chat itself.
Say no more. I won't watch him then. Bad luck, KSI. You just blacked out there.
Would you have watched him anyway?
Probably not.
No. At the moment now, I would say New Zealand, the only way physically possible for them to win this match is for them to end up losing a few more wickets in a hurry at Bangladesh. That is literally the only option, but I don't see it happening. I see Bangladesh just closing out this one. San Miguel is so nice as well in there. Says Jaden in the San Miguel. Is that a location, is it? So I know San Marino, but not San Miguel.
Yeah, no, it is a place, isn't it?
Sounds like a place.
In Spain?
Have you been to Spain before?
No, I haven't.
Would you like to go to Spain?
I sort of wasn't over there long enough to really do too much travelling because, if you're on the Kentucky tour, you're sort of limited to where you go on that.
Yeah.
And then I worked for a couple of months and then came. Yeah, I think I was only there for about 3 months in the end.
And also we have got there Bangladesh won't win. Shanto playing bad this innings as well. And he's sitting on 0 off 7. And the best type of cricket that we saw from Shanto was where he just kind of went a little bit more aggressive. San Miguel is the best beer as well. Okay. And also I couldn't see the end of New Zealand's second innings. I was on the roof. I was on the road from Okiwi Bay to Nelson. Does your mum would know where Okiwi Bay is?
I've heard of it, but yeah, I don't know that. A few more clues.
And also don't know after how many years next one will come for Bangladesh. Hopefully this year. 2022 could be the year of the Tigers, I believe, is their mascot, isn't it?
Yeah.
The moment they're just having a bit of a chat with the man who has got. I really hope that Joy. Like that's the thing. He's out for the rest of the series, but hopefully he will be able to be back before the end of 2022.
No.
As well, because he's a very good player.
Yes.
And it's 78. So Yorker there from Sim Southey. That is going to be the end of another over. And also, would you rather beat India in India or Australia in Australia as well, says Matran?
Australia.
Is that, that's the Trans-Tasman side of it coming out, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I feel like India in India is probably, that's a huge accomplishment as well, though. I'd take India in India just because I have a slight soft spot for the Australian side as well.
I haven't.
Also, Rossi boy bowls some overs as well, says Jaden there. Tim Southey now, one more ball left. Spelled 3 for 1 here. And it's in Marlborough. Sounds you tune off from or before Rye Valley as well. Rye Valley.
Yeah, okay. It's been a while since I've been up that way.
And also we've got there, I'm a
Bangladesh
Bangladesh fan in London, UK, and I can't go to sleep until Bangladesh wins, I believe. I'll believe it until I see it as well. I've seen too many Bangladesh collapses. Hopefully they can do it, or else I feel like if they don't, you probably won't be able to sleep either way. But tell you what, if they do win, will you be able to sleep without having just that massive smile? Like, surely it would be harder to sleep. Like, I'd have a party popper out and I'd be going for it. Should I pop a party popper? Probably not. It'll smell real bad, won't it?
Yeah.
Outside of the old stuff, and also we have there. I'm new to cricket. How long is this game as well? And there, so pretty much the game lasts for 5 days, and each day is 6 hours. So this one, it is the final day of the session. We've still got another 75 overs or so. With a smile indeed, as well, says a Cinnamon there. And also, this is disappointing. New Zealand needs to have more investment in cricket at school level as well, increase participation at grassroots to increase player pool as well. And there says Joshua, and also Bangladesh got beaten 2-0 at home. And that's when you know this team won't be playing in the World Test Championship. And so I says Sahid, although they did have a very successful, I believe it was T20 series, didn't they, Bangladesh, up against New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah.
And Bangladesh, I think they won both those series.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess Test match cricket at the moment, it's an exciting future for Bangladesh because, like we mentioned, 9 of these players in their 20s. That's very awesome, man. Also, Ben Stokes at Henderling made me smile as well, says Jay in there. I mean, Jack Leach, the composure that man showed as well in that match. Like, he had to keep on wiping the glasses just because he was sweating, like, well and truly. But he got a Specsavers deal after that. And so I just bet on FanDuel. So I just bet on FanDuel. What is FanDuel? Like, do let me know. And who did you bet on? I guess in that regard. And also, Joyce should be back for South Africa test as well. Okay. That is good news that he will be back for the South African test. And also they did 4-1 against Aussie and 3-2 versus New Zealand as well, says Nathan Sim there. At the moment, just ducking under that ball. Still 3-for-1. They actually got the 3 runs off the very first over here for Bangladesh. And also we stream South Africa versus Bangladesh in March. If it doesn't overlap with anything else, I will 100% be doing those test matches. I know that they're going to be random hours in the morning. Is it in South Africa or is it Bangladesh? TZ, do let me know, because at the moment, South Africa, they are playing India, and those games start at 9 p.m.
Yeah, but late,
which is a little bit rough past my bedtime, isn't it?
We can't do everything.
And also, it's a betting app in the US. I bet that New Zealand to win as well, says Luck. Oh, okay. How much? Geez, they would have been paying a lot of money because that is almost like 1% chance of New Zealand winning this one at the moment here.
Yeah, they're not
for the odds.
Not going to win. Sorry.
I mean, it depends, of course. 12 ball once again, but right behind the ball. No, don't do it, mate. I get your sleep as well, says TC there. And then also we have got there 5 millimeters of grass on the pitch at the ECG. Oh, a little bit shorter than the other ones. I think at the MCG we saw about 11 millimeters or 13 millimeters of grass. It was quite a grassy pitch, that one. But at the moment, here's Shanto sitting on 0 runs or 12 deliveries. Mominor, the captain, he is sitting there on 0 off 7 Bangladesh. They only need 37 runs here. Trent Bolt steams in. It's it nicely, but New Zealand, it looks like they've got their field very well set. Not really any gaps opening up. And that is going to be 5 overs down, and it is going to be 3 for 1 here for Bangladesh. At the moment, while we are at it, we might as well go like this, drag that over to there, and then I will quickly go like this as well. There is a microphone in the middle if anyone's wondering why I look like I'm trying to dodge punches coming at me. One moment, it's almost loaded. There we go. Look at that. I will just compress that one down. The people are taking their shirts off. They decided if we're going to go out, we might as well go out in style, and that is without a shirt on. No.
He's got a wee bit more of a tan than you, Hamish.
Yeah, I know.
Down.
It would be as bright as this light here, wouldn't it? Breaking news, Bangladesh Prime Minister to declare national holiday as New Zealand Prime Minister locks down black cases in there. Says the Warriors fan, and good afternoon all, Donna and Hamish as well. Welcome in. 11 millimeters at the MCG, and LA was 13 millimeters as well there.
Wow.
And also, we're not making it easy for Bangladesh as well. And then who do you think will win? I think Bangladesh have got this one in the bag here.
I think they will. Yeah.
And also seems like 2022 really is the year of the Tiger. Nicely done. So a lot of intrigue around the SCG pitch. Not often you see literally every member of both in the year that's going to be racing away, and that is going to be 4 runs there for Bangladesh.
That way.
that way. And also literally every member of the Australian
Oh no, they can't see that.
11s
can
walk up and have a look with even David Warner showing a lot of interest in the surface.
they? Oh,
There you go. So it's looking like
when's the toss?
that's happening in 3 minutes, I believe. And one bad match for New Zealand move on by dropping Blundell and Ravindra forever as well, says Mark T there. I don't know about forever. It's just at this stage, it's going to be interesting to see how they go going forward. And I'm trying to understand it more as well. Says like, oh, nice ball from Tim Southey. So yeah, pretty much, I guess the best way to do it is Sunday this weekend. We have got the first day of the test match. So you've got a total of 450 overs, which are all 6 balls each. And both sides get to bat twice. This is the second innings. So it's probably very late in the kind of process of the betting. I know that earlier on New Zealand were underdogs, or actually favourites in Bangladesh. We're only 4% likely to win this game. So it just kind of teeter-totters throughout the test match as well. Shanto is looking, or not looking comfortable as well. At the moment, sitting on 0 of 13. Bowled by Southey once again, and it is going to be the dot ball. We keep Wagner because he does left-hand bounces, which has good economy as well. And there says Nathan Simon, g'day, mate. Says Mr. Wonder, welcome into the live stream. I hope you're doing well. At the moment, New Zealand not doing so well. Bowled out for 169 runs, and now Bangladesh, they are in the box seat to be able to go on and win this match. The first match on New Zealand soil for them to be able to get a dropping Blundell and Ravindra as a must as well. And Williamson, Satner, drop Blundell and Ravindra as well. Is Satner actually in the side? I don't think he was announced either, was he?
No, I don't think he was, because
the edge straight to the man at
Ravindra
gully.
was the only spinner. And he's a part-time one. So
I feel like having Williamson back would be very useful for them, just to add that option of another spinner.
An injury here.
I think. Like, you think someone's just going to go down so that
it
means that they can bring in someone? I mean, it's worth a crack, maybe. I'm just quickly setting up that next live stream so that it can actually take you guys straight over to it after this one finishes. I know that YouTube have that little system that you can do. It just goes boom, and you're straight there. Well, bowl once again by Southey.
Do they? I've never seen it.
Haven't you?
No.
Oh. It's a bit fancy.
Well, I've never gone from one to another.
I did back to back. Do you always just watch the one?
You sabish.
Fair enough. And I was like, goodbye. See you all in the next match. We will see you later on, Maki. And also, Bangladesh, very impressive with these young blokes as well. Exactly right. He's injured elbow, Williamson, as well. Yeah. So I don't believe he's quite going to be back as of yet. But I know that there's a lot of Kiwis who are hoping that he will make a miracle recovery and get back as soon as possible. There's once again going to be Trent Bolt and also being delay. Being delay for the Ashes as well, says Paddy. How much of a delay is it going to be, Paddy Wagon? Do let me know. Is it still going to be starting at 1 or is it now 1:30? Covers are coming. I just scheduled the live stream.
That's what I haven't seen. Can you change it?
Thank you, Wonder. I can change it and I will change it. We'll set it for 1:30. 1:30, 1:20, somewhere around there, I guess, for now. The cover's going back on. I think it is going to be a little bit of a stop-start day for the ECG, unfortunately. And thank you, Wonder, as well. Oh, yeah, thank you guys for the updates on that as well. It's usually appreciated just so that we've got a little bit more, I guess, information about what has taken place in the Ashes as well, because we are going to be transferring straight over to that once this match is over. We've had quite a few dot balls so far. Shanto sitting on 14 deliveries.
Do we get time for lunch?
We get a little bit of time for lunch.
Cool.
You hungry?
Yeah. This is hungry stuff.
Short ball there from Trent Bolt. I'm about to sneeze again. I feel like hay fever sucks. It's always about, what's worse than hay fever?
I'm not going to say. What?
I would say, there are worse things, but it's like the hay fever side of it's annoying, but it's that like feeling of sneezing that you don't sneeze.
Oh, yeah.
You know how you sit there and you're like,
yeah.
And then you never quite get there.
Yeah, and then you can't blow your nose because there's nothing there to blow.
Oh, that stayed low. For that delivery of Trent Bolt there. But one moment, we will go like this, and we will go like this, customization, and then we redirect, and we can go like that. There we go. So now after this live stream, we'll actually have the option of transferring straight over to the Ashes. Magic. Yeah. And also covers coming off at the Ashes as well as 370. Oh, that was very short. As well, and also bring Colin de Grand home too as well. By the way, is that your mum as well? Says Cuzzy, it is indeed. My mother.
How's it going?
Pitched up delivery there. Well fielded by Neil Wagner. And also with the sun out, surprising as well, says 317 at Spurs versus Chelsea. Watching along tomorrow as well. Says Jane, I don't really watch too much football. Overall, definitely not when it is in that situation of kind of overlapping with my sleep as well.
Yeah, you do have to sleep at some stage.
And what's for lunch as well, says David the Mod.
Not sure. Usual story, go out, see what's out there. Might be a fish sandwich.
Oh, a bit fancy. It's 26 degrees here, way too hot as well. There's Paddy Wagon. Glided there. It's going to be another. Is that the cat at the window, is it? Or a bird just flew into the window?
A bird just flew into it.
It's unfortunate, really.
They do that here.
Yeah. Apparently, windows are hard to see. Well, that used to be like at primary school. We got so many birds fly into our windows.
They're not that clean.
No. Like, there's a thing, like every month or so, you'd have one bird that just bangs straight up against the window, and then everyone would be like, oh. And then they look outside and they'll be like, nah, that one's screwed. We'll just go back inside now. And also, we have got there, why can't we have a Wimbledon-style roof for cricket stadiums or closes when there's rain? I mean, it's a good point. There's some stadiums like Marvel Stadium does have that option. Nice.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
One outside of the off stump for dread bowl. That will be the end of the over and 8-1 now. And Australia win the toss and are batting as well, says Mitran. So I'd say they think that it's better to be batting first and then bowling last with Nathan Lyon.
Yep.
And also, it's really nice to see both of you guys. Thanks for keeping us updated as well, says Cuzzy. No worries, mate. And yeah, we are going to be live for the Ashes as well a little bit later on in the day. And Australia won the toss and are going to bat in 30 minutes as well. So we got to 1.
Oops.
I can reschedule it. Go back to where it is going to be. We go here. We go here. We go that. We go edit. We go that. Scroll down. We go here. We go there. We go everywhere. We go like that. There we go. All fixed.
Just like that.
Just like that. Easy peasy. And also, what's the biggest stadium in New Zealand? I believe it's Eden Park for the capacity. Well played once again by Bangladesh at the moment. They are just, I guess, weathering this early storm with the new ball of the Kiwis. There's no hurry at all. They've lost their 1 wicket, so they certainly will not want to lose another one. They've still got another 70 overs. You know how many balls that is?
Yeah.
It's a lot of balls.
It is.
It's about a total of, I guess if you want to get fancy with it, it's 420 balls. Or 419 now, plus the wides and everything that we might be bowling. And this is massive for Bangladesh cricket. It is indeed. First win on New Zealand soil by the looks of it. Jim Southey whips it off his legs. That is going to be just the dot ball brought in for Robinson. Only change for England, exactly right. And also Usman Khawaja coming in. I think it's actually one of the only changes for Australia.
And that's only because of Travis Head. So
would they have gone with Khawaja if Travis Head was 100%, do you think?
No.
I think they would have, but they would have had him replace Marcus Harris as an opener.
Okay.
I think it's the only other way they'd do it. Just because it seems like a good move. Home ground, kind of, for Khawaja. Even though his home ground's Manukau Oval. Going to be glided. Once again, they've actually scored all of their runs out through that gap at the moment. That's going to be racing away to the boundary for Bangladesh. And they do bring up the 12 runs as well. Steve Smith, I got stuck in the lift. I did see that. And his best friend, Marnus, handed him a few M&Ms just to keep him going.
Good boy, Marnus.
And also, we have got there, hey, mate, as well. And also, we have got there, I'm watching the Aussies, though, and hopefully New Zealand can win for you. As I said to Aussies, that is off the table at this point. It is more of the case of just watching until the end. And then we are going over to the Ashes as well. We are going to be doing our watch-along for that as well. We have got there. Khawaja got 150 plus against England at the ECG last session. So, yeah, as well as Mitran. Yeah, so he had to be somewhere in there.
Oh, okay.
I like to think. And yes, Usman's only change in feed as well. There's Robert there. And also we have got there. I had lunch at the mall as well. A terribly dry piece of fried chicken. I should have had Subway.
Yes, Subway's normally pretty good, isn't it?
Subway's a good place.
Dry piece of fried chicken.
And also, according to the Telegraph, the Six Nations organisers are making the contingency plans to have some games behind closed doors. With no options of postponement as well, says Xavier Brown. Interesting.
Oh, they have to.
So I guess that would hopefully behind closed doors. Does that mean we still get to see it broadcast? I believe it would still be, wouldn't it? It's just no crowd.
No crowd.
Shot.
Shot.
Brilliant shot there from Shanto, and it goes to as well. Could you tell me what went round or what went wrong in this game for the Black Cats as well, says Kendall. I would say overall, I don't think they bowled well enough to a plan early on in the innings.
And they didn't get enough runs on the board in the first innings.
There you go. And also, when is this game on this lunch as well? Says Kazi. So pretty much the game will be starting for the Ashes in only 22 minutes time. So we will be transferring over to that. As soon as this game is over, we may miss a couple of the first overs of the Ashes, but as soon as it is over, we are going to be transferring over to it. Nicely bowled by Southey on the stumps, and it is going to be blocked as well. 8 overs down, and it is 16 for 1 here for Bangladesh. I had a dry, cold Indian naan as well in there as well. There's Mr. Wonder.
This is none, not none.
That does say none, but I believe it is none.
Oh, okay. That's what I mean. Yeah, none, you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm new to this.
That's
what
all right.
it is.
You've done well, I think. You know, have you enjoyed your 5 days? Even though you said it's been quite tiring, you enjoyed the process.
Oh, yeah, no, it's been quite good. The chat yesterday got a wee bit out of control, but apart from that, and I felt that I needed to put my mother hat on then.
Also, if New Zealand win, you had to walk up the street in your undies as well. To Xavier. Yeah, all right. I feel like that's doable because like we live in a small town, so no one's probably out and about at the moment.
No, very quiet. Holiday season.
The main street though.
Ooh.
Maybe. And also, yeah, let's NZ get a wicket as well. And this is the 2 Aussies. And thank you very much, sir and ma'am, as us as all-round tech entertainer as well. And thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you being here. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe because we have got plenty more content for cricket and also general sporting that is coming up in the future. Also, check out the pinned comment for the Kiwi Lad Sport channel as we are going to have that as the backup channel just in case anything happens. This is good as well, says Jay. No. Says Joel. Yeah, nah. Not very good for New Zealand in this situation. If you ever do stuff on the other channels, we have got plenty planned. It is just more of the case of with the schedule we got for the cricket at the moment, it's pretty much live stream, sleep, live stream, sleep, live stream, sleep, isn't it?
Yes.
Don't really get too many. And yeah, already done as well. Says all round tech. Thank you very much, mate. And Chanto means a good person in Bengal as well.
Oh,
says Gregor.
Okay.
There you go. And also g'day, brother, in there. And also we have got there. Do you ever stuff? Sorry, that was the other one. And also, Hamish, when you see, we will see that in the stream as well. Or when will we see in the stream? Says, mate, not too sure now. Will your mum be watching the Ashes or not? She will be joining me for the first session. I believe we are going to do a bit of a watch along, and then maybe the second if I can convince her.
I do need a spell though. I'm not dedicated like you, Hamish.
And also New Zealand finna take the dub as well, says Joel there. Do you know what finna means?
No.
Okay, so if I was like, what's a good example? Them party poppers finna go bang. Do you know what that would mean?
We'll go bang.
A little bit. So he's pretty much saying that they're going to. Do you know what take the dub means?
No idea.
Okay, so that's pretty much taking the W, which means taking the win.
Oh, okay. I thought it might be taking the piss or something.
So I will never have none for lunch again, says Mr. Wonder there in Australia. Says Robert there for who is going to be batting first. And that one, and who won the toss as well. Your subs are flying as well, says the Aussies. They are indeed. It's going to be a nice
I should take credit for that, should I?
Sure. Surely.
I doubt it.
And also, do you earn money from this? I do indeed. We have got our donations on the channel, and also we have got the channel monetized as well. And that just goes straight back into the live streaming software, Sky subscription, so that we can keep on watching the games and keep you guys informed about it. And do you ever rap? Do you ever rap in your bedroom? As I don't really rap in my bedroom, I'm more of a rap while I'm in the dining room / kitchen area. You know? Because of the acoustics.
Okay.
You know?
Are the acoustics that great there?
No.
But
it just, if I had to rap anywhere, it'd probably be in there.
Okay.
And also we have got there Ming's sister-in-law and Bengali as well, as used to refer to someone's wife or girlfriend as well. Also, will we see my girlfriend / wife in the stream? I would have to find one first.
Yeah.
As well. And also,
I
know
this. Looking.
I am.
I'm going to set up a YouTube channel. Find Hamish a wife.
And also, we have got there, mate. Is Aussie your second favourite team as well? I do enjoy watching Australia play. Like, that's the thing. Pat Cummins, Josh Hazlewood, Mitchell Stark, Nathan Lyon. Very good spinner, Gaza. Very nicely played by Bangladesh. Once again, get him behind the ball. 24 more runs to win, and it is 9 overs down. 16 for 1 here for Bangladesh. And also, I know the stream got a bit heated yesterday, but there was one remark Jay made that Amy and Fitz literally as well. And there says David the Mod, is that Amy and Fitz is in like laughing, or Amy and Fitz is in like angry?
Well, normally you Fitz the laughter. So.
Yeah. What one was that, David? Do let me know. And also, who's your favorite American rapper as well? I don't really know too many American rappers, to be honest. Like, if I was talking about watching Eminem, I quite like the chocolate. You know? And also, I might mix with Bingley, or I might mix my Bingley roots with another ethnicity as well. Says Daisy there, and Hazelwood might not play the rest of the Ashes, but good that Bolin gets a chance. Yeah, exactly right. I feel like for a man who got 6 for 7, like they can't drop him. Also, Hamish likes watching golf as well. I don't mind golf. I like playing it as well. Probably Milky Way is dating as well. And this is Sebastian. That's a little bit more of a
less of a mouthful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
And also, who's your favourite player in Australia? Probably either Pat Cummins or Nathan Lyon. I think one of those two. I like a bit of spin, which is why Nathan Lyon gets a little bit of my vote. But then saying that, if I had to pick a batsman, I'll probably go maybe Labuschagne, even though people get annoyed with him. It's just he's so good at batting that like he can be annoying. And also, bro pop smoke as well. You know what that means? And also, we have got there. No. Oh, that's actually someone's name, R.I.P. Pop Smoke. I thought that was like, you don't want this smoke. Oh, no, you don't want this fire, I think it is. How that's like when you're having a rap battle.
Is he a rapper or something?
I assume so. I don't think Pop Smoke is a name that you would have if you weren't a rapper. You know, also, yeah, he was Robert as well. And who's your favorite player from Bangladesh as well, says Kazi. I mean, I've really enjoyed watching, I'd say, the aggressive side of Das with the bat in hand, and also he's been very good behind the stumps. If I go in for a keeper, and also I stop being single, start mingle as well. And also we have got there commentary on the game in the future as well. You're doing well to do this as well. And if you do commentary on the Bangladesh game, we will be with you. Best of luck as well. Says all around tech entertainer. We are indeed going to be back for the next live stream, which is on Sunday as well. Can you two start singing as well?
No.
Nah, I don't think I get my vocal. I probably do get my vocal skills from you.
You can't sing then.
Yeah.
And
pretty much.
Tone deaf, so yeah. Go figure.
And
My
also,
sister can sing though.
Can she?
Yeah.
So there one Bangladesh says MD. Indeed it will be. And you saying I should stop being single now is the time for a girlfriend as well, says DZ. There we go. I'm gonna have to start getting out and about, aren't I? Keep you guys updated on my weekly vlogs, how my singleness is going. Currently 23 runs needed to win this one for Bangladesh. Can you wrap some Eminem? I don't actually know too much. Eminem, mum spaghetti. That's one line.
Is it?
Yep. Mum spaghetti. I can't think of too much. That's going to be 4 runs there for Bangladesh 99 and get them get them from Craig Boothwood as well. And there says Robert. I like how Robert's put it together, hasn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
He's worked it out.
Of course he has.
Robert's onto it. And also the one where Jay said that so can park the wagon at Ramshack as well. Not so funny now, but in yesterday's context, it was hilarious as well. Have you heard the Ram Ranch lyrics?
No, because you haven't.
One day I might show you them.
Yeah.
They're like, it's pretty much just, it makes you go, really?
Yeah.
Shot. 4 more runs there for Bangladesh, and now they are only going to need 15 runs to win this one. 2 wide from Southey. That will be the end of his over, and it is going to be now 25 for 1. So Bolt at the other end hasn't really gone for any runs. Shanto moves up to 10 off 26. And can you take spicy Indian Bengali food and survive, mate, as well? Nah, I'm pretty weak when it comes to spices. Like even sweet chili sauce for me is like, oh, sometimes it's a bit too spicy if you end up having too much of it, you know? Mate, I've said this 100 times, but I'll say it again. You should become a commentator as well. And there says it was the 2 Aussie and let's go New Zealand and get a wicket New Zealand, and this will be over soon. It does look like they are trying to rush it. Maybe Bangladesh want to watch the Ashes.
Yeah.
And they were like, right, boys, let's just get this done before 1 so that we can end up going, that's it, Ram Ranch as well. And there. And also we have got there no Nando's for you. Nah, I feel like Nando's, the only thing I get is the chips.
Yeah.
Maybe mild chicken's probably still relatively hot. I would think. My brother dated someone at 14. He's now 23. Does the girl he dated at 14 count as an ex as well? Says TZ, I guess so. Depends on how long they dated for. I know that we had a thing at primary school, how it was like, there was one stage how everyone was like, hey, you want to go out? And then the person would be like, yep. And then it's like, then it would be like, I'm breaking up with you. And then that would be it.
Okay, nice.
That was a trend in about year 3.
Year 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
So about 8 years old. Oh, no, less than that, about 7. Jameson into the bowling attack. Nice shot down the ground to go straight to the man. And also we have got there as a spicy Bangladesh chili as well for Naga Marisi as well. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy the Aussies won the Ashes as well. New Zealand is my second favourite team as well. Now Bangladesh will lose another wicket. And this is the golden age for Bangladesh. We are enjoying this game with you. You are lucky too as well. Indeed. Like that's the thing. I feel like people expected, like, because we are from New Zealand, people were expecting us to probably be like, oh, angry. But like I can't stop smiling. No, like I feel so happy for Bangladesh because like they've played like a team who deserved to win.
Yeah.
And I'd be more disappointed if New Zealand won this game, to be honest, because they don't deserve to. Bangladesh, they've played an absolutely ripper of a test match from start to finish.
Yep.
And that is why they should get the win. They counted for they done it for 3 months. Does that count as an ex? I guess so.
Yeah.
3 months is a while.
Yeah. It's a long time when you're young.
Yes. That was an exertion ball, not quite able to get that one in the right spot though. And once again, it is just going to be the dot ball. We've got 10 minutes till the Ashes starts, ladies and gentlemen, unless of course the covers end up going back on. That one, I'm just going to have a quick look and see what the weather report does have for Sydney. See whether or not it is going to be a nice day or whether it is going to be possibly a bit shocking and on and off. Because if it's on and off throughout the whole match, it'd be relatively annoying for them, I would think. Weather. It's got showers at the moment, so I don't know whether or not it's raining right at the moment. And also with hard work comes great reward. As well says Steezy there.
Yes.
I feel like that's kind of probably a good motto for the channel at the moment. You know, like we're pretty much every hour of every day. You can kind of attest to this as well. Like, do I ever leave the seat?
Not very often. I need to sleep.
I need to sleep. And then other than that, I'm always doing something around the channel. And also Wellington Phoenix have a good fan base as well, all in caps. As well says Jaden, says Jaden, and also do you like Bangladesh cricket? Cricket, I doubt. I love it. I love all of the teams that do play cricket because it takes like such a high standard of excellence to be able to play for your country in a game of international anything really. That's in the air. That's going to be another 4 runs there. Nicely done. But yeah, I love watching the fact that now Bangladesh, the fact that they've gone with such a young side and they're going to get themselves a win here is just showing, you know, anything is possible with the passion and the mindset. You're going to be able to do it. I won't say deadly, mate. Not very good. Very good, but not deadly as well. And there's his Mitran, and also we have got their Bangladesh winning versus deadly bowling attack of Saudi. Bolt Wagner, what a match for Bangladesh. And also, yes, that's why you're close to 10K. The grind is working as well, says DC there. And also, I think your weather report needs replacing. It's overcast, not raining. Yeah, well, that's like Google weather or whatever it is as well. Or the Apple weather. Weather. It's hard to say things. Nicely done. Down the ground. That will be the end of the over. 29 for 1 here for Bangladesh. It does need another 11 runs. We've got 9 minutes till the Ashes starts. I feel like we're going to miss the first 2 overs.
I'm going to have a drinks break. A meal break.
What I'm quickly going to do is I'm going to pull up the Ashes on the other screen. There it is. Goes to 8:05. That's late at night, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Can you see that? I'll put it right there, eh? Put it in a bit of a split screen action. Just like that, eh? How's that? How's that? That's a good one. As well. At the moment, there's plenty of people wearing pink for the SCG test. That is the tradition, isn't it?
Yeah.
As well, and also we have got there, but it seems that Bangladesh will win. You are not happy as well. And this is all round tech. I mean, I should. I'm trying not to smile, but I keep smiling.
Well, they've played well. They've outplayed us.
Yeah.
Good on them. It's a good win for them.
And anthems are on now as well. R&D. So they're getting close to the first ball of that one. Australian weather is like the mood of your girlfriend as well. There's Mr. Wonder there as well. I assume that is non-existent? No. Not too sure.
Well, you haven't got a girlfriend, so.
No.
So everyone knows that anyway.
They do, don't they?
They do.
The moment, mom and all sitting there, 12 runs off 25 deliveries. And if I was a New Zealand fan, I would have hope for rain now as well. But
Oh,
yeah,
we did earlier.
I mean, Bay Oval just always has great weather. Well, behind it there. Do they want the single? No, they decided against it, but now they have got the national anthem. So what's with the girlfriends comments as well? I mean, I think people want me to have a lady friend. And so that isn't my mum. And respect ma'am only because she is very happy as well. She's all round tech entertainer as well there.
Oh, if he's happy, I've got to show that I'm happy too, I suppose.
Is it annoying with me smiling here when New Zealand are losing?
It just proves that you enjoy watching sport.
Because I know that George gets really annoyed when we're like playing a game and I'm like all positive when we're losing.
He hates losing, doesn't he?
He does, George. He absolutely hates it.
Yeah. Then when he's losing, he sort of pretends he's not interested. Is that right?
I feel like Bangladesh gave 1 wicket for a compensation as well, says DZ there. They're at the moment. I mean, it's working out for them not too badly here at the moment. New Zealand, or sorry, Bangladesh, I should say as well. And also, all of the runs pretty much have come from that point region, haven't they? Off either the outside edge or just a glided shot there out through point. I want to see a straight drive. Yeah, love a straight drive. Can we have a straight drive?
I don't know. Ask them.
Mom and all, captain, skipper, mate, can you please drive the ball straight back past Neil Wagner? Do you think he heard me?
No.
It's a shame.
It is.
Next ball now. Bowled by Neil Wagner. Nah, he didn't straight drive it. He only blocked it.
Mm-hmm.
Although, to be fair, they have actually got 2 men down the ground, so it's probably a little bit harder to straight drive past Neil Wagner for his left arm. But at the moment, Nathan Lyon, I believe we have got the welcome to country at the moment, and then it is going to be the national anthems. They're too famous. They can't hear you as well. Yeah, it is sad, isn't it? Love your commentating, man. And Mum's knowledge of cricket is excellent as well. Says Mr. Wonder there.
Thank you.
And also 10 wickets as well. You see, you do enjoy that you are doing, and well said as well. And there says Kendall. So they play once again. And also AJ Patel would have taken wickets and won you the game as well, says Mitran. I don't know about won us the game, but might have taken a couple more wickets than Ravindra. Can I remember the name for a second there? AJ's took wickets for 1 test. Doesn't mean every game as well, says DZ there. Anyway, Donna, with a face like that, it wouldn't take Hamish long to get a nice girlfriend as well, says David the Mod there.
Yeah, it just needs to
shave.
And maybe a bit of a hair tidy up. And he'll be sweet.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Out on the town.
You have to go to Timaru for that.
I was going to say out on the town would be like, we'd just see all the oldies around the town. I'm sure I could get myself a nice lady friend who's 65.
No.
Oh. No run is the call. They want the run out. They weren't able to get it as well. I'm ecstatic. You're doing the Ashes. I've grown quite attached to you both as well. You are a phenomenal commentator, and I'm smitten by your mum as well. And I have proper video for Ashes, plus your audio as well. So yeah, we'll be synced up nicely.
Wow.
Well, yeah, as well. But we have got there, bro. You can get any girlfriend. Guarantee your looks are decent, and your personality is the best as well, says TZ.
Oh, this is coming from blokes.
There you go. And Aussies are batting as well, says Shahid. They are indeed. That will be a very exciting one. Okay, I'll stop the capper as well in there. Do you know what the capper is?
No.
Well, I think that's the cap, which is like, I think when you say no cap means like not lying.
Okay.
Stop with the cap. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought that meant stop the crap.
And also we go there, Patel had sharp turns until Bangladesh had the upper hand as well. And there says Mr. Wonder and Chile, chill with the caps, mate, as well. And there says, the caps, as in the cap lock.
Capital.
Yeah. Also, we have got there, I'm not gay with Hollywood.
I wasn't inferring that. I was just saying, if the blokes think you're all right.
And also, what's the difference between an Aussie accent and a New Zealand accent? Aussie accents are annoying. No, I'm joking. Aussies, I guess, have a little bit more, they almost, a little twang, I guess you'd say, like slightly
more annoying.
Like, no, more like kind of emphasis on words. You know, like slightly longer in the way that they say things. So I'd say that if I was Australian, it probably sounds something like this. Something similar, maybe, mate.
Maybe, mate. Yeah.
Whereas because I'm from New Zealand, I sound like this: fish and chips. And I was like, no, cats, stop shouting. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's
And
I think I told him that yesterday. Didn't I?
Djokovic has a medical exemption to play in the Australian Open as well.
Yeah.
At the moment, speaking of Australians, we've got the Australian national anthem at the moment. This game, there's still 11 runs to win. We're not quite going to get to see the first ball of the match, but we're going to see one of the ones relatively close to the first ball. I think we'll miss about the first 3 overs. So we do apologize for that, but we'll still tell you all about them in the first 3 of this one. But then straight after this live stream, we will be transferring over the whole of Bangladesh is literally in bed as well.
Yeah.
Says TZ.
They're missing a good game.
They are indeed, but
They'll wake up and
they'll
go,
wake
"Woo."
up and there will be parties for days in Bangladesh here.
I'd say.
Like, that's the thing. It's such a, I guess, monumental win that the ones who stayed up all throughout the test match, such as a TZ, such as, we've had quite a few of you guys from Bangladesh who've been sticking around for us. Like, you guys would have been able to say you watched the whole of the test match the first time that Bangladesh were able to win on New Zealand soil as well. I was over there. I had a niece drooling over you one time, Amish. I'd introduce her to you if she wasn't crazy as well as
Yeah, we don't want crazy.
How crazy are we talking, David? I see you don't speak English. They speak alien language, which is unintelligible as well. Says Mr. Wonder there. Short ball there over the top. Quite short. And it is given as a wide, so an extra run in favour of them as well. And also, the Bangladesh, a few of them hopefully have gotten up early in the day as well. So welcoming anyone from Bangladesh. Actually, do let us know. Are you which country are you from, ladies and gentlemen, that you are watching this live stream? Got 10 runs to win here for Bangladesh. We're about to witness history. And like they just showed how many achievements beating New Zealand here is going to kind of give Bangladesh. The first ball of the match is about to take place. And I got 3 devices. You're on 1, 2 on the Ashes video. And then the ATP tennis. Do you fancy an English girl as well, says Jaden? I mean, I don't really not like English people. That was a weird way of wording that. I'll take anything, really. You know? And also, do you like South Asian girls as well? Says TZ, same thing as that. Cambodia as well, says Hawa there. Watching for Haiwa. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And also India, says Angad there. And watching from Bangladesh. And also Tamim Akwil. Posted earlier, he stayed up to watch the match as well. And watching from Devon, England, says Mitran. So we've got people all around the world. I've got a nice niece or nice support worker that would take him. She's 29, he's 22 as well. In India, Bangladesh as well. And also we have got there Cambodia. And also would you fancy a Bengali girl as well? I'll take anyone really. As long as they don't hate me. I feel like that's a good start. And as long as they don't get annoyed with me talking so much, because I talk a lot. Anyone from Joe Biden's country? As well, from Oman now as well. It says all around tech. We've actually had another man from Oman, haven't we?
Yes. You did,
Joss, he did send me some ties. The older woman scenario as well, says David the Mod there. At the moment, it is going to be 12 runs for Mominal, 14 runs. David Warner opening the batting for Australia here in the first Ashes Test match of 2022. There you go. And we work the league so they get themselves a single, and it is 9 runs to win here for Bangladesh. And also the older woman scenario as well. But I guess anyone from the USA as well. Don't mind Americans. Yeah.
It's your choice. It's not mine.
It is. And why you are not famous as well, says Angad.
I think you just about could be.
Really?
Almost 10,000 subscribers. You're getting there.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. Like, that's the thing. Our goal for the end of last year was 3,500 subscribers. So I don't know what our goal for this year is going to be. That's a good straight drive there. Nicely played. I don't want to see the straight drive. And that is going to be close to the boundary.
And it gets Wagner too. But
doesn't quite go to the boundary there. I believe they will get the 3 runs, though, between the wickets and also England. As really sounds like an auction now as well, says Highway. Yeah, they're speeding up. That is for sure. First ball of the Ashes. Oh, David Warner took it on the body there almost. And so on. Also, we have got there. Amish, you are beautiful. Bengali men/woman would run for you as well. In there, says Mr. Wonder. Sounds like I'm in the wrong country, doesn't it?
it does.
Yeah. Oh, almost in the chest of Warner for that first delivery. And Donna, I've told Hamish to do more reactions. They have 5,000 more subs in 3 months, and most of them women as well. Says David there.
So what do you mean by do more reactions?
I think that's as in like watching like rugby highlights, I guess, or something along those lines, different videos.
Okay.
We've got a Kiwi Lads React channel.
Okay.
We've got 1 video on it.
Wow.
And Bangladesh as well says Engard there. And also we have got there, is the internet really as bad as they say in New Zealand? Ours is.
Yep.
I have to reset the modem every day just to live stream at a decent quality, which is not good. And also I speak 5 languages anyway as well. So I'm good with different cultures. Okay, my point is really Australia versus New Zealand, they speak strine, very twangy as well. You speak proper English, as well, says Dan De Castro. And also David is a lady killer as well. And there says Mr. Wonder, I think he's married, so I'm not sure how his wife would feel about that. 6 runs to win here. 6 are out. No. You don't think they'll try and go for it by the end of, I'd say next over would be nice.
They'll just carry on, won't they, now?
I think if there's a shot there, they'll take it. If there's not a shot there, they won't take it.
But, I mean, it's 1 o'clock. So
yeah, that is
lunch?
true. No. Surely we don't. With 6 to win, you just keep on going.
Surely.
Yeah. Or else that means we've got to wait 40 minutes and wait another 40 on the Ashes as well. We have got the I'm going, bro. I see you for the second test. May be another one as well, says DZ. Who knows? Maybe it could be. But thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Hugely appreciate it. And I hope you did enjoy the test match as well. And said this in Arabic. You are so sexy as well, says all round tech entertainer. There we go. I think that's probably the first time I've been called sexy in a different language. It's first time for everything, isn't there?
There is, yes. And I've discovered on YouTube and live streaming, anything goes.
Oh, Warner getting the first run of the Ashes now. And he doesn't just get the one. Yes, he does get the one. As our name is, I've already warned you yesterday about certain Thai women as well. And there's David the Mod, and also Jimmy Anderson is a world-class bowler. He is indeed. The moment Bangladesh, they need 6 runs to win this test match. First time ever on New Zealand soil to get themselves a win. Bangladesh, you are the killer of the voice. That's his other as well. An unpopular opinion, Anderson is holding England back as well, says Mitran. I mean, that's the thing though. If they lose Anderson, who are you putting in instead? Because he has been very good for them the last little while, Jimmy Anderson. They just need to find that way of batting for a bit longer as well. I think off the edge, one-handed catch there for Ross Taylor. And that is going to be the wicket falling. Disappointing for Shanto to lose it, but that is the one-handed catch that Ross Taylor would have been after.
Give him an
throughout this
over
match.
now. Give him an over.
And also very unpopular as well, says Sebastian there. And also we have got the England depend too much on him. They need to try other people as well. Yeah, I know that Jofra Archer is another one, but that's a one-handed catch there from Ross Taylor, the veteran. They're able to take that one very casually as well, Ross Taylor. And also we have got there to a proper rebuild as well, says Mitran there. And I guess Jimmy Anderson, he's probably only got another couple seasons or so. Well, if you lose Anderson, you could Seb and ask him to bowl as well. And Ross is a legend, says Mr. Wonder. I feel like that's the moment for him in this test match, isn't it? Ross, the boss.
Yeah.
As well. Shanto, unfortunately, losing his wicket, so now they do need to send out someone else. Get the final 6 runs of this match. But Kyle Jamieson, he picks up a wicket there, which will give him a bit of confidence, I guess you could say, hit him for. But after the first over.
But will he be there in the next test?
And also, we have got their please stream India versus South Africa match as well. Says England, if we do end up seeing the Ashes for Australia versus South Africa kind of maybe ending earlier than expected, then hopefully we'll be able to get on the final day of India versus South Africa, possibly on the channel as well. But just because of the fact it starts at 9 p.m. and finishes, I think it finishes at 4 a.m., somewhere around there, it is a little bit of a tough time for us here in New Zealand. And England topside white ball, but test side problem is Joe Root batting with 10-man tail, as well, says Dan De Castro there. All-round tech has put something else there as well, which I believe Robert normally is our translation there. School bag in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. Watch it go with a surge of that well-known sadness. That would be lyrics of a song. Not sure what song it is. I predicted Bangladesh to win by 8 wickets. He did indeed.
Yes.
Jeez, he has nailed that one possibly. If they don't lose another wicket, that is, hopefully they don't lose another one. I feel like the field at the moment, they've come right round the bat here, trying to put pressure on Musfika, who has just made his way to the crease. But 2 for none here for Australia after the first over of the match in the Ashes as well. Jameson asks a question, goes upstairs. I don't think they'll review this one. I don't believe it's worth it.
No.
Just use up a little bit more time, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
just off the outside edge of the bat as well. I'm a musical lyrical genius as well in there. And also, I never thought in my life these young men would win Test in Bangladesh as well. Says Mr. Wonder. Yeah, that's the thing. First ever win for Bangladesh on New Zealand soil. Didn't Joe Root play in the BBL last year as well, says David the Mod. Was he in the BBL? I know that he was playing for someone recently. I'm trying to think of who it was. Oh, there's a good Yorker there. And Kyle Jamison. And also, I'm going to introduce you to a very different Arabic language weight as well. And there says Robert there. At the moment, yeah. Anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're transferring over to the Ashes straight after this one. Should be an exciting match between the two sides. Stuart Broad at the moment, he is bowling. He's back in the side, ladies and gentlemen. That man, he will be rearing to go, steaming into the crease and hoping to possibly go on and get himself a few wickets in this first session as well. But what I'm going to do is, while we are at it, I'm going to copy the video link of that one. Hope that, yep, I left it open. So that is going to be the link to our next one that we have got. I think it was actually at the Sydney Thunder a couple of years ago, Joe Root. But it might have been about BBL 8 or so. But yeah, pretty much that will be the link to the next live stream that we will be doing for the Ashes, where we will be continuing from where we leave off on this one, which is going to be maybe about 3 or 4 overs into the day. So still plenty of time for a bit more cricket and action as well, which we absolutely love it, don't we?
Yeah.
Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way. And hello, good morning, says Michelle. Welcome into the live stream, mate. Hope you're doing great. And has never played in BBL in Australia, really? Who have I seen him? Was it an IPL team that I've seen him in the T20 side? I'm trying to think of where I saw him. I swear I saw, it might have been a different Englishman who batted about 3 or 4.
I know Root played for the Thunder a bit, but he doesn't do 2020 much. Too much.
And also we've got the Jaden, that's a swear word as well on there for Justin Bieber as the swear word there as well. Do you like Justin Bieber?
Nah, not really.
No?
No.
Do you like him more now than when he used to be a child?
No.
No? Okay, fair enough.
Oh.
There you go. No.
No.
That's not a wicket, that's a replay.
God, why did they do that?
Mum was just thinking that maybe Marcus Harris was out from Stuart Broad to say that nobody, I watch this cricket here anymore, as I said, Mitran there, and I say he probably played in 2019, although the big thing is, I mean, Bangladesh, they're going to have full support behind them in the second test match now, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Very disappointing performance by New Zealand. I hope 2 tests will be a bounce back as well. And I love us here as well, says Jaden to David. And also, this is where I'm getting confused as well, mate. Thank you, and Mum. I will catch you again in the next test match as well, says Mr. Wonder. And yeah, pretty much as soon as this one ends, we are transferring straight over to the Ashes for the first session. I've seen a compilation of his best shots in the 18 and 19 season. Okay. I know that it was somewhere along those lines. Yeah. And I see signed for the Thunder. Owen Morgan was also at the Thunder as well, says Robert. They love English players in the BBL.
They do.
And also these wickets proving that 120 example was dependable, or defendable, I believe that was. Well, Curtis to Bangladesh bowling as well. Eberdot, man of the match for restricting Kiwi bats. As on there, good morning, bro, and auntie as well. And there's his Michelle.
How's it going?
Hope you're doing well, mate. And I watch a girl do TikTok lives at Subway where she works making the sandwiches for everyone as well, says Jaden there. There you go. Right.
Really? And people watch that?
Yeah, it's satisfying.
What?
Do you
ever see someone else make a sandwich? Oh, I suppose.
Yeah. Do you ever watch the person at Subway go like, yeah, you're making my sandwich? Like in a good way. You know, it's when they wipe the knife on the table and then chop your sub in half that you're like, oh. No? Okay, just me?
Just you.
Just me. Although I'm always looking at the knife going, have they got all that sauce off the knife before they put it on my sandwich?
That's what you'll be doing, because you don't like that cross-contamination with sauces or anything else.
There's a no ball from New Zealand from Wagner, so because of that, it now means that they need 5 runs to win. Front foot over the line. He's trying a little bit too hard there.
Has he not learned anything?
Not yet.
Jesus, mate.
Nicely, almost glided through the slip court. And what the mistake New Zealand team, this test match, what are your thoughts as well? I would say overall, I think it's just like we mentioned a little bit earlier on, not getting enough runs, and then also, unfortunately, not being able to get ourselves really a bowling plan straight away. Try and get those guys out early. We have also going to popular opinion. I can't bloody stand TikTok as well, says Sebastian. I don't actually have TikTok. I know George is on TikTok. Are you on TikTok? No. You ever do a little bit of the dancing and whatnot? No. Also, would you rather watch Subway or what is going on at McDonald's in the background as well feel like Subway will make people feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
You know, because if you're watching McDonald's, then you just go down and get McDonald's. And then all of a sudden, you know, just doesn't quite work. And Hamish on Jr. as well. And then also we've got there, our scorecard needs updating. Hopefully it has done there. I don't have TikTok as well. Says that Nathan's in there. At the moment, we are only 5 runs away. Anyone, let's maybe sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to check out that link. As soon as this live stream ends, we are popping over to the Ashes, where it is currently sitting 2.3 overs in, 0 for 2 here for the Australians. That was a nice ball from Jimmy Anderson. Bit of shape on that one. Nicely played once again down the ground. We have got there. No mistake. New Zealand missed Game Williamson and Bangladesh played the match of their lives top to bottom as well. Yeah. Exactly right. They've been phenomenal in this game, Bangladesh. And like nothing but praise for the way that they have played as well. They've just been on fire.
They have.
Throughout this one. And it's been very good to watch. You know? And good on you for remaining upbeat as well. I'm going to kick the rugby ball for a bit as well. Lucky I don't have a dog as well. Josh, yeah. At this stage, there's always the next one. So TikTok is a good way to grow the channel as it's easy to get followers and likes as well. Although George did try a gaming TikTok at one point and like no one was watching them.
Surprise.
And also, we've got there. Will Kane be back for the second test? I don't believe so. After a long time, New Zealand lost the test match at home. I actually started the one earlier on. Last time New Zealand lost to an Asian team in New Zealand was 1973 up against Pakistan. 50 years ago almost.
Wow.
So Bangladesh, they're breaking a 49-year drought, and they have also never beaten the Black Caps in New Zealand up till this point. What can you say other than fair play?
Fair play.
You know, brilliantly done. 3 overs down at the moment in the Ashes. And there's a girl at our Subway at the mall, a nice girl, but she sweats because she's big as well. I'm like, not for me as well, says David the Mod there. I feel like here, bodily fluids, and what else is there that you don't really want in your Subway sandwich? Parts of a body.
Yeah. You
don't want a finger in there, do you?
No.
Oh. Jameson not happy with the fact that it was that one. I feel like my nails are growing faster than normal as well, says Jaden. Okay. Could be the warmth or the cold.
Someone asked you about travelling.
Where are we? There. Travel. Oh, have you ever traveled to Europe before or South Africa? Neither of them, but I do want to go to both. Eventually, hopefully, I will be able to go there.
You might be able to do a world tour and visit all your fans.
Imagine that. Going to rugby games, cricket games. And that'd be the life.
You'd have to
be worked away to league side.
About another 1 million subscribers, so you can afford to.
That is true. I see cheers Nathan as well in there. And also Ajaz Patel are not selected in the test match. He recently 10-wicket haul in India. Why not selected in the first test match? We've been asking ourselves that question for a very long time. And he beat the Kiwi in 2019 during Stephen Fleming as well, says Angad. Okay, so someone told us the wrong stat.
Possibly.
That's unfortunate. We do apologise for that, but that was just a stat that we were told.
Is that a series or a game, though?
Oh, is it the series that he is talking about?
I don't know.
The last one.
I can't remember. But
I swear
one could
India
be talking
had.
about a series and one could be talking about a test match. So.
It's interesting. Yeah, I thought India had beaten us more recently than that as well. But stats, eh?
Yeah.
No run there. But once again, I want to see Hamish drinking a beer on a boat in New Zealand with his girlfriend on Instagram as well. Be all right. Is it my boat or just a random boat?
Random boat. You can't afford a boat.
Cheers. Sometimes you need your mother to bring you back down to earth.
We've got a boat out there. We'll just go onto the lake and find some random chick and take a photo.
With her permission.
Yeah.
So Michelle, in my opinion, spinning in the service was restrictive, sure, but not for taking wickets as well, says Dan De Castro. But to the lead side, that's going to be another single there. Bangladesh get closer and closer to making history. And hey, Patty says Sebastian there, hello, mate. And come on, someone needs to just get a 4 or 6 and win this as well, says Master Killer. Yeah, it is delaying the inevitable at the moment. Like, that's the thing. New Zealand still have a 1% chance. That's a good shot there from Warner. And that looks like it is going to be racing away to the boundary for Australia. They are now sitting 7 for none here at the SCG Test match. We are going to be covering that one on the channel as well. We have got just the end of this match, and then we will be going over for the next 75 overs. 85 overs of the day, in fact. And we have got maybe Elisa Allfrey can leave Melbourne and come to New Zealand for the photo as well, says Jane. We'll have to ask you nicely, of course, won't we?
Mm.
And also we have got the current ICC Test champion in first lose in New Zealand 2021-2023 Test Championship cycle as well. Exactly right, which does make this win for Bangladesh just that even more impressive. Like there's so many factors of it like that make it like built up of like epicness, you know, like the fact that defending Test champions they're up against, they're away from home, they've got a young side, they were ruled out of this Test match before they got into it. That's going to be a glided shot, and Bangladesh have won this Test match as well. World Test champions have gone down on Bangladesh. They are fired up. And what a way to bring up. And that was the Captain Huck, who does hit the final runs for his side as well.
Well done.
And I'm talking about match and series both as well, says Anga there. And also 8 wickets for 2 runs, OMG. And tell you what, someone earlier on did actually say that they would win by 8 wickets. And also I'll be there when they will be. Oh, I bet there'll be a streaker in the Ashes next 5 days doing Ashes bingo as well. And there says that Nathan some.
Don't they get slammed over there for streaking though?
MCG they do, but I don't know about the SCG as well. In Bangladesh, congratulations as well, says Sebastian. Yep. I reckon every decent Kiwi should raise a beer to those Bangladeshis for their win. Well done. I mean, I haven't got a beer, but I have got myself some water.
Cheers.
I've got 2 glasses of water. I was going to bang them together.
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
You're all good? Did you just...
I tipped it down my front.
Oh, yeah.
I missed my mouth.
Did you?
I tipped the water down my shorts as well. Yeah, I got there. Next match, Williamson will be back in the squad. I don't think so. I think his elbow is still going to be a little bit longer and to be out. And I mean, knowing you, love you guys as well. And there says Jaden. So we will be back now with the Ashes. We will be taking our way over to that one as well. And the Black Cats were up against it, having the home advantage. Mockery as well in there. Says David, and also, I'm happy win Bangladesh as well, says Mohammed. Yeah, phenomenal win for Bangladesh. First time on New Zealand soil they have won a Test match.
Well,
and the emotion in Bangladesh, not just from their side, but also everyone who does wake up. I am farting Siri full as well, says Mohammed there.
Okay.
And also we have got there in the chat, I'm farting very full, it might be. Actually, and also see you on the Ashes one as well, says Robert there. Yeah, we are going to be back. And you as well. And there says Mohammed, hey, bro, next match in the series. When's it starting? It is on Sunday that it will be taking place. But if you guys do want to talk a little bit more about Bangladesh versus New Zealand, we are going to be transferring straight over to our next live stream for the Ashes. And it is still very early on in the day. So we've still got plenty of time to be able to talk about that one as well. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. You guys have made this a very enjoyable 5 days. It's flown by as well. And you, Bama, has said, well played, Bangladesh. Exactly right. Nothing but respect and also praise for Bangladesh, the way that they played in this Test match. The young guys, they stepped up. They played well. They batted phenomenally in that first innings. 458 runs, almost the amount of runs that New Zealand got in both of their innings for their 20 wickets. Man of the match is either going to be Mohammed Huck. Oh, no. The covers are going on at the SCG. And they're running hard out onto the field. I'll tell you what, that man doesn't look like he runs too often, but when he does, he runs fast. So that's going to be the covers on the end. The SCG at the moment, rain delay in the Ashes. Oh, no. We're still early on as well. We were just about to transfer over. We are winners. Yeah, we might as well stay on this one for a little bit longer then. If it is going to be a rain delay, no rush indeed. And also, I enjoyed the last 5 days of your company. Thanks. I feel like this thing, like 5 days, it sounds like a long time, doesn't it? It's about 26 hours that we have spent talking to you guys as well, and we are win. And there says that they did indeed, Bangladesh. I'm going to give them another clap because they played so well in this one. First live stream that you've done with me as a Test match, and it was the one that New Zealand lost.
Jeez, I'm a really lucky charm for New Zealand, aren't
I? All of the Bangladesh supporters will be wanting you back for the next one.
Oh, I'd say.
And also all supporters in general, I think. I think it's been fun. You know,
it's been different.
It's been, you've probably, I guess, would you say you've come out of your shell since the start as well of being on camera with like people in the chat?
Beer, though.
Yeah?
At times, yeah.
$1 donation will get you that beer, won't it? And also New Zealand.
Aren't I 9 behind?
It's definitely a comeback in the second Test match as well, and Bangladesh well played. Says Vishal, yeah, it is raining quite heavily at the moment by the looks of it. It's supposed to be on off for the SCG all day
So this will be a common thing then.
Yeah. And it looked like they ran out there very quickly trying to put the covers on.
Yeah, it didn't take them long.
Do you think we'll ever see an automatic cover for a cricket game? Like one that pretty much has wheels either side, you go and then it goes and then just skids it out.
Someone has got one on wheels.
Oh,
Where's that?
is it the MCG?
I'm not sure.
One of them does have like the one that you push out. Finish browser says all tech or all round tech. It is indeed. And at the end of the day, they're talking to Tusker Mahmed at the moment, able to pick up a couple big wickets for his side. But all of the praise at the moment, just for now, of course, there's plenty of players that we can praise throughout this match. But I'm going to say straight away, it's got to go straight into the man, Ibadat Hussain. 6 wickets he was able to get for himself and also win by 8 wickets. You are late as well in there. As well, one moment, it hasn't updated. Now it is updated. There we go. It didn't tick it over just yet. And also not good signed as well in there. It says all round tech, but now it has ended up. Yeah, it has updated now. And next match with which venue played it is going to be at Hackley Oval in Christchurch. I'm thinking about sending my mother up there for the game. Perhaps depending on how it goes with their schedule and whatnot. Send my mum and dad up. Give them some cricketing action. Look at that. Bangladesh makes history. First win versus New Zealand in New Zealand in all formats of the game, not just test matches. First test win over New Zealand in the 16th attempt. First test win over a top-ranked side in the top 5 away from home. Away win, 6th win away from home in 61 tests. Series streak, they break New Zealand's 8th series win run on home soil to 2017 to present. And also the unbeaten streak. They end New Zealand's 17-match undefeated run at home tests as well. What else can you say other than incredible, incredible stuff from Bangladesh there? And the crowd, I just wish we could have had a few more Tigers in attendance for these games because they would have been going absolutely electric for this atmosphere for the test match.
That doesn't look good in Sydney.
No, Sydney's supposed to be, I think it's in the middle of a, I think it's in the middle of I think it's something along those tropical cyclone.
Okay.
I've got to also praise to the entire team, but the man of the match has to be Abadat because he turned the test on its head as well, says Dan De Castro there. And also we've got to switch over now, please, as well. Says Heiko. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be going straight over to the Ashes. But anyone who is new, sure leave a like and subscribe. We will be back in only about 20 seconds left as well. And also we have got them again in BBL game. Nice company. Thanks and bye for now as well, says Michelle. We will see you later on, mate. But nonetheless, that is the link to the next one. And we will be seeing you all in probably about 2 minutes' time for our next live stream. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Hope you do enjoy the rest of the day. Go Bangladesh. Hope you guys do, I guess, drink responsibly for the amount of partying that is going to be going on in Bangladesh in the near future as well.
Keep them in a controlled environment.
Nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in.
Cheers.
And